Check 1 2 1 2, bitch.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
What is up, everybody?
What the fuck is up, people?
We are back in our office, man.
We live, people.
Round of applause.
On caffeine, people. 186, right?
Episode 186. Right
Yeah.
there. It says right there.
I know, right? It's episode 186 of the Illogical Sense podcast.
186.
This is your boy, Buzz B.
Give me a hell yeah!
And over here is your boy JC No.
And Martin.
Yo, what the fuck is up, man?
Finally feels nice to hear the no hundreds being in sync again.
Right?
All right.
After 3 months or hundreds.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, what's good? This is our first, well, it's 186. So
Yep.
Yup.
We've been here before.
186.
But 186 is technically the very first live stream that we got with our partnership with Caffeine. So round of applause
They're the horns.
to us. Round of applause to everybody at Caffeine. Gonna be a nice situation we're moving into. And just because Busby said it, we're gonna hear the horns.
I mean, a lot of people can't hear it, but when you hear the audio, you will hear the soundboard.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
right now, let's use your imagination, people.
My guys, 3 ridiculous months.
Man,
It was cool. It was cool.
Distance.
It was cool
Social
getting it
distance.
done, but there's nothing like being in the office with you
Yeah,
guys.
nah, for real,
Of course,
man.
man.
For real.
I mean, everything's starting to open up a bit now, even though cases are going up. But, you know, we know what to do now. So, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a continuation of last week. Like, literally, like,
mean-
all of our topics are just flowing in from where we ended off last week.
Right.
There was one person we forgot to shout out last week. Shout out to Miss Kiki Palmer.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah, the one called a speech. Want to call it her,
She was just telling
just
off
her
the
address.
National Guard
I
or
mean,
whatever she
Getting
did.
shit off her chest, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
that's how it felt. That's how it looked.
Yeah, no, it was great. We literally just forgot to add it because we saw it right before we hit record. So
Yeah, exactly.
she just got lost in the shuffle. But want to make sure we started off this week giving her flowers on
Most
that.
definitely.
Also want to send an apology to Wendy's and Taco Bell
Why?
because we just, I was with 2 of the companies. I said, okay, what you gonna do when you donate money to Trump?
Right.
Come to find out, they were franchised by an individual who was donating money to Trump. Those weren't company donations. I can still go get my Frosty. You know what I'm saying? I found that out.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. I was going to get it either way.
Oh wow, you ain't down for the cause.
Sometimes for certain shit, for certain food, yeah, I'm not. I'm going to get them burgers no matter what.
Alright,
I don't know, man. But I can't lie though, man.
Hey, it's rough, but in these days you gotta
know
pick side.
but you know which
Oh,
one
no,
I'm
no,
talking
no,
about.
I'm going to
You
cross
know
the
which
side.
one.
I'm going to cross the side to get my burger, and I'm going to come right back.
No.
And then pass him over and give him a Pepsi,
Wendy's is safe. Taco Bell,
But
Taco
you know
Bell's
which
Taco Bell.
one,
Taco
I
bro.
only
good,
function.
man.
I only go to Taco Bell during happy hour to get those.
Oh, like
freezes.
the dollar, the dollar freezes, yeah, definitely.
The
For sure.
the mango joint. That shit fire.
Yup.
Sometimes, man, I'm just mad Jack in the Box doesn't have the munchie meal no more.
Wait, what?
I mean, on DoorDash, it's not there on the menu. It fucking pisses me off.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
that's
wait,
different.
what?
I thought you were saying,
meal.
yeah.
Jack and Box went in there a couple days ago.
I was like, hold on a second. When they take this shit out,
Yeah, you gotta be clear on that shit. Like,
for real,
Hey,
dog.
man, every time I look
It
on
could fuck up
DoorDash,
somebody's day, bro.
yeah.
Nah, man, every time I look on DoorDash, I look and try to see if they have the munchie meal because it's so clutch. But now they took it off. Like, you fucking assholes. And,
Nah,
and then when they don't fucking give me my ranch, that shit pisses me off. I gotta call the motherfuckers.
That's a you and a DoorDash situation.
Hey, nigga.
Yeah.
The rest of us out in the world,
No, it's y'all
pull
situation.
up real quick and go get a munchie meal.
No, that's
Right.
y'all situation. My situation is y'all situation.
No, it
That's
ain't.
just how it is.
No, it ain't.
That's my
Because the last 2
Hey,
weeks,
man,
you was
don't
bragging
be
about
dragging
your
me into
air
shit.
conditioning situation,
Hey,
which
man.
didn't help
Oh,
neither
yeah.
one of us motherfuckers.
Yup.
That's just.
Which, by the way, that's been updated at my house now.
Yeah, it's been updated at mine
I
too,
got
yeah.
air conditioning.
Hey, y'all got air conditioning.
Hell yeah, I bought one of them them USB joints.
Oh
The
shit.
ones you can plug in, pour water into on top.
Oh, no.
Oh, it gets the whole area. Like,
Nah,
I might
bro.
even bring it in here because it'll get the whole area situated.
No,
right.
you should definitely do that.
Yeah,
for sure. Because it gets hot as a motherfucker in this like little ass room.
Right.
I know, right? Anyway,
Let's see. How was your weekend?
watch HBO Max. I finally got the shit. Air the horns on that shit. Oh man,
Yay.
tell me shit. I just know how my narrative. You didn't tell me shit. I had to go through all the fucking movies.
My narrative.
Because you didn't tell me how deep it was in the movie catalog.
I
man.
told you,
Bro, he did.
verbatim, this is Disney Plus for adults.
Well,
And that should have let you know right there when you can go through any rabbit hole
That's
you
what
want.
I'm
And yeah.
Well, shit. You know, I was going through this shit. I was going through it, and they had Little Giants. They had Little Rascal. They had Any Given Sunday. They had, like, the director's cut of Set It Off. But I was like, what? I didn't even know there was a director's cut.
Yep.
That's what I said. They had pretty much all the Harry Potter movies, all the Home Alone movies. They got the whole Mighty Ducks trilogy, which that's like a flex on Disney Plus.
Oh, that's tight. Wait, that's a Disney movie, ain't it?
Yeah, and they got it before Disney Plus. And it's funny because I looked on Disney Plus to see when Mighty Ducks is going to show up on Disney Plus, like the first movie. The first one they said it's not going to come on Disney Plus until July of next month, and then the two sequels are not going to show up on Disney Plus until next year, like January 1st of 2021. I was like, wow, yeah. They have the whole Teenage They have the whole Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle trilogy, all the Harry Potters, all the Lord of the Rings, Fresh Prince, Boondocks.
You're all like, that shit is just way too much.
It's too much. I've been watching. Shit. I've been pretty much binging the entire Fresh Prince shit. It's great. Fucking great.
That's what's up.
Yeah, Fresh Prince joints is great.
Oh yeah. Also on Netflix, I watched the final season of 13 Reasons Why. And that's all I can really say about that shit.
Good for you.
I know, right?
I learned my lesson to stay away from that.
I know, but I just couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself. I had
For those who are new on caffeine, you're gonna have to go down the rabbit hole to figure out what I'm talking about. 'Cause I damn sure ain't pointing out the episode where I learned my lesson.
Well, yeah,
and I ain't bringing that shit up.
But that was years ago. Now everyone hates the fucking series now. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's what. How was y'all weekend?
Shit. How was my weekend? I'm thinking.
How did you?
He's like, what? When is my weekend?
Yeah,
Every day's the weekend now.
I mean, it is. And then for people like myself, it's on the most oddest of days.
Yeah.
Like today's my Sunday and it's Wednesday.
Yep.
I know,
You know
right?
what I mean?
Yeah, see me, I don't have the concept of weekend anymore because
Right.
I have 2 days off during the week.
Yeah.
I have 1 day off to like bridge the gap, because I hate working 5 days a week. Like that shit starts messing with my mind. I can't do that shit anymore. So I have 3 days to start the week off, Monday through Wednesday. And I take Thursday off to take a break. Then I have 2 days off, Friday, Saturday. Then I take off Sunday. So I get 3 days break, 2 days break. And for me it works because I just can't work 5 days, and at the same time, I don't like having 2 consecutive days off. I start twitching, like, I don't know what to do.
Start twitching.
Like, by the second day, I'm
gotta
like,
be working.
Yeah, the second day, I'm just thinking about money all day. Like, oh man,
I
could have
get
went
you.
up. I could have made $100 right here, like real quick, fast. Like, nah, I can't do it.
I get you. I get you.
But as far as weekend goes, weekend was cool. Listen, I just kicked it. My mom and I went out to the Milpitas protest on Sunday.
Oh yeah, I
So
seen
that was cool.
the live that you
Yeah,
put up. Yeah,
that was that's a reminder that I'm getting up there in age, because the ones that put that on were a young woman that was only 17.
17. Yeah.
So
she said that shit. I was tripping out.
Yeah,
like,
her
what
brother just finished his freshman year in college, so like very, very youth movement. And I'm like,
for sure.
Shit, I turned 31 in 2 weeks. Like,
shit.
Wow, dog.
yeah.
Kids, man, you listen to the kids.
Yeah, but no, it was good. It was
that's
peaceful.
dope.
It was peaceful. We walked around a good few miles. Basically started off near Milpitas High. Went around to the
nice little walk on. Had yourself a little nice walk. You know, with the marching and shit.
Shit, it was nice to start. It wasn't on the way back.
Fuck you mean?
You started sweating.
It wasn't about sweating. We walked over, but we stood on our feet the whole time they were speaking, which was 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then walked right back. Remember, I got sciatica.
Yeah. I knew what you were meaning
on
by
the way
that,
back.
bro,
My feet were pulsating like.
Called yourself an Uber, dog.
Nah. Rosa Parks didn't get to call herself an Uber, so I'm damn sure ain't.
Shit.
You couldn't. The police had everything blocked off. Uber wasn't gonna get us. We parked our car up near Milpitas High.
Ain't that about a bitch for you?
You know, it sucked, but yeah, I got 800 calories burned. It is what it is. For a good cause.
Always look at the positives, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, got to.
So we did that, and then Of course, Prince's birthday is a holiday in my house.
Of course, yes,
sure was.
yes, it is.
Yeah, my mom bought 2 boxes worth of custom-made Prince cupcakes. They were purple velvet cupcakes.
Oh my God! How fitting is that, dude?
Like, I wanted to make fun of her at first.
Yeah.
And then she took one and microwaved it, and I saw how that bitch was dripping.
Oh.
And I was
It's
like,
dripping, nigga. It's dripping.
Oh.
I was like, nah, I'm gonna have to make it purple rain in the motherfucker right now.
Said,
Stuck that in.
dripping like some J, girl.
Oh man. Oh gosh. Round of applause for Prince. That cupcake was amazing.
He said, round of applause for Prince. Prince had shit to do with it.
Prince had shit to do with everything.
All right, then, man.
Look at your history.
My bad.
Know your history.
Hey, man, that revolution started in Minneapolis, dog.
You ain't lying.
You
ain't lying.
Prince saw it.
All right.
Yeah.
Started in Minneapolis, man.
Yep.
Y'all
Them
win.
niggas know how to get down.
Y'all win.
They're like what? They're like number 1. They're over LA. They're over LA.
They up there.
They're number 1.
They up there.
They definitely up there.
They burned the damn police precinct down, dog.
I mean, I won't say they up
Was it the
above
precinct
LA
or
because
was it
remember LA's
projects?
been.
It was the precinct.
That was precinct.
That was the precinct, the one, the fucking that main
Was it the
picture.
33rd or the 53rd, one of them shits?
Yep. Burned that
Something with a
shit.
3.
Some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Whatever. They burnt that shit to the
It
ground.
don't matter because it don't exist no more.
Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah. That shit is to the ground. I wouldn't put them up above LA only because LA been with the shit since 1965.
But they didn't burn down the damn police precinct, did they?
No, but they burned down the whole city twice.
Yeah.
And they made the song "Fuck the Police," which
Yeah.
your T-shirt.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, NWA. You know.
Yeah, and then, as a result, one of the songs from The Chronic was recorded in the process of that
When the
second
whole shit
riot.
was going on,
Yeah.
the day that they
Yep.
took over.
Yeah.
So,
A lot of people skip over the 65 Watts riots, but they
They'll make a
burnt
movie
shit
about
down
it.
there.
Right.
They'll make a movie about it.
Right.
They always do.
Message.
Yeah.
Message.
For real.
Shit.
But Minnesota's where we start off with as we continue everything that's been going on.
The revolution will be televised, streamed, or put on Netflix.
Definitely streamed.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And put on Netflix. Put on social media. There you go.
Yeah. That part.
George Floyd's memorial and his funeral.
That shit was hella long.
That
They
shit
both
was
took place
hella
this
long.
past week.
I took a walk.
I only saw the memorial. I was working during the funeral, so I didn't get to see the funeral.
Oh, okay.
No, I took a walk and I came back and that shit. My grandma was like, "Hey, this shit's still going." It wasn't as long as the Aretha Franklin one. You remember Aretha Franklin's funeral?
Yeah.
That shit was a whole work shift.
They invited every
Bro.
they invited every A1 black celebrity up.
Yeah.
And I don't know if a lot of people realize, but there's a lot of A1 black celebrities that are actually still alive from her era.
Right.
So you had to give them seniority to let them go up first.
And then they had long ass speeches.
Yeah,
and then
of course,
songs, and they had to go through
yeah.
melodies, and then they had to, man. I remember coming home
Like
from work.
even for black church standards, it was long. Like
Yeah, I came home from work and my mom was like, "It's still going?" She's like, "Yes." It's just won't
So yes.
Yeah.
Reefer woke up twice.
Shit.
And went right back to sleep. Shit. Anyway, yeah, George Floyd was up there, but it wasn't Aretha Franklin status.
No,
Okay, of course not.
It was
Different.
really
I like the
long,
pictures.
Different
I
scenario.
like the pictures they used of him, like how he had like the pose he was doing and shit
Oh, yeah,
like that.
they put pictures up that showed he was a regular.
No, he was like a
Yeah.
regular ass. It was like prison poses he was doing. I was like, oh, this shit hella cool. When he had like brass rings or some shit.
I
He had
mean,
something
bro,
like
let's
that.
keep it real. Dude is from the hood.
I know, that's why I liked it. That's why I liked it.
They weren't gonna sugarcoat and put him in a suit and tie and all this.
Exactly,
pictures.
bro.
Like,
No, that's why I like. No, that's why.
Have with
That's
glasses
why
with
I
tape
liked it.
tied in the middle and shit. Come
Yeah,
on, dog.
exactly.
Like,
I mean, still a porn star. I'm gonna put that out there. Hey, man. I remember
bro, when you said that shit earlier, I was fucking dead. I
the
was
truth.
like,
All
dog.
because of a porn. Don't ever tell you porn doesn't matter, man.
Oh my god.
Yes. Again, one day we're gonna have to have a conversation about how people don't think that certain occupations qualify you as human.
I mean, seriously, dog.
Shit.
I remember they showed the screenshots and they had comments and dudes like, well, I can't jack off to this no more. Fuck y'all, that's funny.
No, it is, man. But god damn, that's dark though too. Like shit.
Hey. Anyway, yeah, I didn't watch the funeral. I saw parts of it, but
I just saw the memorial. I heard Neo saying it's so hard to say goodbye. Which I heard that was like he basically tore the house down with that one, with his rendition of it.
Oh, okay.
Then I also saw he started getting a lot of
flat.
flack for his comment. And at first I read his comment and I was like, probably shouldn't have said it. But in the long run, I was able to look at it and be like, okay, I do understand what he meant. Did you?
I'm not familiar.
He basically at some point he said, "Thank you, George, for your sacrifice." You know,
like I don't want to die.
So on one hand, it was like,
yeah, that's a little cringeworthy, bro.
But then on the flip side, people say the same thing about Malcolm X and Martin Luther King.
I was just gonna say,
so
but in essence, it does make a lot of sense. But it's just like,
it's in the moment,
yeah.
But I was able to see through what he was attempting to say. And be
Did
like,
you watch
right.
Al Sharpton's speech at the first memorial?
Oh, he was getting off.
Oh, that motherfucker was, man, get the gunshots on that shit.
Yeah, no, he let that time.
And I've
been holding shit in for decades,
baby.
I mean, he made hella speeches, hella fucking.
Like he been holding shit in since he was getting 2 buckets at KFC. Like,
wow,
you know what I'm saying?
But he was preaching. That nigga was talking his shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Al Sharpton though.
Yeah. Minnesota still that wasn't even obviously laying George Floyd to rest. It was big news, but that was not the biggest news.
Because protest is undefeated. Burning shit down is undefeated.
Yeah.
When we burn shit down, shit happens. Thank you, Prince.
Yeah.
That's one thing you have up on Michael. You couldn't do that shit in Gary, Indiana. Fucking Klan would have showed up.
Oh, for real.
I know, right?
That shit's crazy.
Yeah. But anyway, the police department, they're getting disbanded now, unanimously. It was veto proof.
Give me what I want.
Wow. Okay.
So them get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, man.
Y'all gone.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, pretty much defunded it and everything. Did you see when the mayor went out there in the Black Lives Matter?
Of course I saw. I saw it all, baby.
Them dudes they said, "Are you gonna defund the police department?" Kept giving
He said, up. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Like, go home. What was his name? He was Roger.
Jacobs. He was Jacob something.
Go home, Jacob. Go home.
Go home, Jacob.
Yeah.
Go home, Jacob. Go home. And then they get all fucking Game of Thrones on it. Shame.
Yeah.
Shame.
Oh, for real, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then it was a walk of shame too, because when you walk, you saw like a whole sea of people.
Yeah, they even got out of the way too. Just like let it go.
Shame.
Shame. All you needed was that fucking bell. There you go.
Shut up. Do it again. Shame. Shame. Shame.
Now, but that wasn't the only place they were doing it too. Like, I don't know, I forgot where it was, but when that police officer was talking to people and he goes, "Hey, just because there's one bad cheeseburger doesn't mean the whole McDonald's is bad." And everybody went, "Boom!" Nigga said, "Nigga, what the fuck does that mean?"
It's like that one gift. It's like that one guy. Get the fuck out of here!
For real.
Is you smoking dust?
Smoking dust? Nah, man. But it was like the police department's getting defunded. The NYPD's getting defunded. The NYPD, them cops, man.
Oh man.
Oh man, them niggas got in
If I had a
their
violin, man.
Bro.
Oh, if I had a violin. That was I got Fam's officer's name.
Fuck him.
When he's talking
That's
about,
his name.
we're tired of you treating us like animals. We've lost all our support. And I'm like, you've only been an animal for 2 weeks and you can't take it, huh? I've been an animal since I turned 14 years old.
Oh, the media is really just being mean to us. They treat us like animals. This bad. Fuck up. I'm like, and then like, dude, I was just watching this shit, and I'm like, dude, you guys were on camera doing all that shit to people,
That's
right?
what I was about to say, bro.
Like, nigga, we can see you.
They let these animals out the cages and look what happened.
And then they get mad that they're getting called out on it. It's like a fucking toxic ass female. It's like a boyfriend getting caught cheating.
It's not funny because people are really getting hurt and in some aspects are really dying.
Yeah.
But I can't be the only one that sees the humor in, hey, stop killing us. You guys are really using your power wrong. This is police brutality. Well, we'll show you. You start whooping everybody's ass. Like, all you had to do was just back off and prove, no, we don't do that. Like, we can't treat brutality. No, it was police brutality. That ain't police brutality.
You want to see police brutality? Bang!
Yeah.
Like, dude, like when you look at all the videos, they were literally abusing all the fucking protesters and peaceful protesters.
I can't even call that abuse. They were
though.
whooping their ass. Like,
Like some
anytime you
cold
shoot
shit.
like they try to
put a mud hole in them.
They try to make it sound so. They
Like
try to
they're
minimize
victims.
it. Oh, they're just rubber bullets.
Oh yeah.
Excuse
See how
me?
big
What kind of bullshit is that?
Yeah.
I play Super Mario. I know how big them fucking bullets are.
Yeah. No. You're not familiar with that shit, man.
Nah, but man, I mean, even if it ain't those huge ass ones that there was bouncing off the ground, which by the way increases the velocity, makes it more harmful. They had fucking actual bullets that were just coated in rubber.
Yeah.
Yep.
So here's my thing though, right? If they use that shit and it still causes damage, but it doesn't kill, why wouldn't that just be the regular ammunition, if nothing else?
Because they're militarized, man. They're
No, but
trained
you
this
hear
way.
me out though. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Because like,
You're speaking logical.
yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Fucking guns kill people. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to protect and serve. Now I understand. You know, you might want to cause a little bit of damage. Hey, sometimes you got to.
But
You know what I
but
mean?
But tear gas.
Sometimes you left with no other choice.
But honestly, tear gas and those bullets are only used as a last resort when shit's getting too fucking rowdy. They were just being peaceful
Oh
protesting.
yeah, no. I'm not even talking about that. Like that, you're completely 100% right.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about in general. Why don't they use fucking those rubber coated bullets? That way people don't fucking die.
But here's the thing too. In using those rubber bullets, they're supposed to be shot at the ground.
Yeah.
Not at people.
A man lost one of his testicles. Because
And another dude lost his eye.
Yeah. Because I forgot the gentleman's name, but so Carl Douglas, the one that was on OJ's legal team. Remember in the documentary, the one that was giving the breakdowns because John Cochran was dead?
Yeah.
Carl Douglas has been on whatchamacallit? The Dan Le Batard show. He's been on like frequently.
Okay.
And what he was saying was there was a gentleman, his first time protesting, white man. He goes and sees that the police are beating on a woman. So he goes and shoves the police officer off to cradle the woman. When he turns around, cop has the gun pointed right at him, shoots him once in the thigh, and then hits him the second time in the testicle. Loses his testicle right then and there. Like literally point blank range. Like,
and of course it's on
you're
camera.
not trying to. Yeah, you're not trying to. You're really trying to assert who is the master at this point.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Stormtroopers.
Because this ain't about keeping the peace. Like
It's about maintaining law and order.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Somebody did this.
Somebody did this.
And then we go to Buffalo.
Man.
I mean, if it don't get much, like if it doesn't get more in your face than that, I don't know what it's
like. He
gonna
went
take.
up to him, this old 75-year-old white boy.
That shit's crazy.
Goes up to the police when they're marching like the fucking stormtroopers, and then they push him out the way, and he fucks up his head, cracks his skull, and one of the police officers actually wanted to be human and try to help him up, and the police like, get alive, Grouch, and just walked right over him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then again, I'm like, you know, we can see you, and they have the nerve to release a statement saying, oh, he fell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tripped.
For real. It wasn't recorded. Don't trip.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't
they
trip.
really feel like
He tripped, but you don't trip.
It's like they really
You know what I
feel,
mean?
and then they really feel that we can't see you, and then in result of that, did they fire him or suspend him? Oh,
Okay, so this is what took place. I don't know if you guys caught it either. The irony of the whole situation was he was trying to return one of the officer's helmets. He had a helmet in his hand. He was trying to give it back to him. Saying, hey,
Seriously?
hey, this is on the ground, like, you know.
there you go. I would have just.
Kept rushing him, bulled him. Next thing you know, he's on the ground. And contrary, Carl Douglas also made this point too. Contrary to what the reports are saying,
Right.
he's not in fair condition. He's doing very he may be stabilized, but he's not in fair condition. He's doing pretty bad. All
That's
things
fucking
considered,
trash.
because he
I mean,
had
there
a
was
massive head injury.
Yeah, there was blood
Which head
coming
injury
out.
is going to be a brain injury.
Right.
And at the age of 75, that's not.
Fuck.
Yeah. So he
I
may.
mean, I hope he's not fucked.
I know,
mean,
I'm
but
just
like,
saying.
So he may
I know
survive,
what you're
and that's
saying.
all well and fine, but he may have long-lasting effects for the remainder of his.
damages,
for
pretty
the
much.
remainder
That's
of
a
his life.
loss.
Yeah.
That's a lawsuit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
So they got the two officers, suspended them without pay, which I'm not going to criticize. I personally just would have fired them right on the spot, but I'm not going to criticize taking somebody's money away and getting them off. Like,
So then,
that's
Right.
fine.
all the officers in solidarity decided, you know what? Fuck that. We're gonna fucking they're gonna resign from the what's it called, the emergency force or
oh,
whatever.
the emergency response team.
Yeah, all
that's what it
51
was.
of them were just gonna resign from that sector. And shit.
57.
It was 57.
57.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, when they resigned, Buffalo had another huge peaceful protest, and they had no problems.
Go figure.
I know, right? Fucking idiots. But anyway,
That's a ding.
yeah.
That's a
You should
ding.
get points for everyone who makes a solid point. Whoever, I don't know. Because like whoever has the most points makes the final thought.
I'll get a sound effect. We just put a
One.
No.
Like,
just put a button of somebody making a jump shot and the crowd cheering, like
Right?
or just the ding. Like one. Like from 10 Crack Commandments. 2. 3.
Nah, you don't get 3 points. Just give me your point, yes or no.
Just point. Anyway. So them officers are in their pretty much the police are in their feelings. White folks are in their feelings. They're losing power. That's what's going on right now, people. They are losing power. And I love it. Vincent Price.
Oh, we've been waiting for this.
Sam Cooke said it in 1964.
Change gonna come.
Yeah, it's happening. Yeah, Minnesota votes unanimously to disband police. Quick shout out to out here in San Jose. Get Jared Yuen the fuck off
That's
the
how you say his
streets.
last name? You win?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what his name is, but you right.
Jared,
Man. He
him
needs
the
to get the
fuck off
fuck
the
out,
streets.
man.
He's the one cop that's like out.
Seriously.
He's all jacked up on pre-workouts and shit. Like, he loves
He's
this
like,
shit.
"Oh,
Motherfucker's job, I promise you.
He's a cokehead.
Yeah, nah, get him the
So
fuck off
apparently
the streets.
he deleted his Instagram. I guess because he was getting a lot of hate, mail
why.
and shit.
And then maybe it's warranted.
I know, right? Then he leaves a
know?
he leaves a Instagram message going Instagram story or whatever saying, "Oh, the cop, what's it called? The police chief's not gonna fire me. I apologize." He didn't really take accountability.
Yeah.
And then he deleted his account for obvious reasons. I'm like,
course.
yeah, bro. You're the one asshole that's still on the streets, and we want you to fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Get Jared off the streets.
Like from fucking what's it called? Insecure.
Yep. But then going back to New York, the Senate passed some bills.
Yep.
I'll give a round of applause to them real quick before we get into this, because I never thought I'd see the day. Like, literally, this is...
I know. Don't say burning shit down doesn't work, people.
Yeah, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Burn it down some more.
Shit.
Because, this is just, for me, I don't know how you guys feel. For me, this is just one aspect of America that's got to get cleansed.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah.
A few other areas within this country that's probably got to get cleansed, and it's not going to get the attention until burn some more shit up, throw some shit.
No,
and
for sure.
I am glad to see that they are taking down them racist ass
Confederate flags,
Confederate statues and shit.
Yeah.
Dude, people protesting, they just grabbed
That's
that
a long
statue.
time fucking coming,
Yeah,
I
man.
just can't believe they actually had that many. That's the shocking part of it.
Oh, I was never shocked by that.
I was shocked. I knew they probably had some, but I didn't know they had that many in the South. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, they got schools named after these.
Yeah, Robert.
Wait,
what?
They got
I did
schools
not know
named
that.
after these war losers.
Yeah.
I call them war losers. They lost the war.
They lost
no,
the war.
seriously.
They're like second place motherfuckers. Why the hell you want to have a wave a flag that's in second place? Like, really? You niggas lost.
They're in second place.
It's a second place flag.
Niggas could never stay at Ricky Bobby's place.
You fucking
Seriously,
stupid.
the Confederate flag is a second place
Maybe that's why the
flag.
fucking NASCAR got rid of the shit.
Yeah. We'll get into that.
Right?
We'll get into that later.
Them niggas later.
But the New York Senate, they voted a 140-3.
Who was the three jackasses that said no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Eric Gardner Anti-Chokehold Act is now in place.
That's a long time going. The
Yeah.
chokehold was already illegal.
Seriously.
And that cop is still out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice. It's bittersweet, but that's nice, New York.
And then in a 40-22 vote,
They were all Republicans. The
22, yeah. It has now been passed that basically the police officers' rap sheets have to be made public.
Oh, yeah.
And boy,
Them cops started fucking retiring by the masses.
it's very important because let me explain this to you two.
I know.
There have been 2 instances that I've been stopped where the first words by the police officer was, "Are you on probation or on parole?"
I've got that.
Like, it wasn't even no license registration or did you know why I stopped you? Motherfucker walked up. You on probation or on parole?
Yep.
It's not with this rap sheet. You're like, no, are you? Because I got to make sure I'm safe now, too.
And I can get my camera out and you can just lose your damn badge. You want these problems or you just want them to drive off and be bored? That's the reason why they do this shit. I read a fucking article by an ex-police cop who really just said I was a bastard. And he really broke down everything that he would do to, like, harass people that were, like, on the road, that run their license plate and shit because mainly they are bored. They need something to do. They need to meet their quota. And they just put people in jail because they're bored.
God forbid you just talk to your partner about life.
Right.
What if you don't even have a partner? You're by yourself and you're just like sitting there.
There's therapy.
That too.
There's a podcast.
There's multiple things you can do, man.
I know. There's multiple. Yeah, they can listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
They can just drive around.
Fucking live stream, get the shit off your chest. Fuck it.
Watch us.
Or
caffeine.
Hey.
But yeah. I don't know. Fuck them. Fuck them. In the words of Tupac. Fuck them all.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people said that.
I know.
I like the way Tupac, he made a song out of it. Fuck them all.
Look, man. Everybody knows. A lot of people can say the same things as Pac. Only Pac can make it believable.
Yeah. So listen to Changes, JC.
No,
great
I'm
song.
good.
It's a great song.
Nah, I played it again at the protest. Looked at my mom and I was like, I'm so tired of this damn song. She's like, why? I was like, because it seems like that everybody under the age of 20, or white people just in general, seems like this is their go-to Tupac song.
Oh yeah.
And she started laughing and she's like, yeah, that is funny because he ain't even talking about shit that's actually changing. He's saying things aren't going to change. And I'm like, yeah.
He even said she was ready for a black president. And we had a black
president.
And she's like, you should have brought your speaker out here. You should have played the Tupac you want to. I was like, nah, it's probably not because my Tupac players, I want to burn some shit. And they peaceful here.
Yeah, Tupac
they let the police talk, the police officer speak, which, shout out to Milpitas Police Department. I've never had an issue with them.
Right.
I'm not going to say that that's across the board because I don't walk in everybody else's shoes. I will say every single one of my situations have occurred San Jose and beyond. Milpitas, I've never had an issue. The chief came out and publicly stated what took place in New York. That is something that if I find out any of my officers do, basically said without saying his hands on sight and you're out.
San Jose Police Department said the same shit.
Yeah, and it makes sense too because the thing is the police officer, he grew up in the community of Milpitas. See, you gotta start getting the police that grow up in these communities.
No, for
you
real,
You gotta start
dude.
bringing them into their own communities.
Yeah.
Because they have a repertoire with people in the community. Can't bring somebody from fucking Simi Valley into fucking Compton. It's not gonna work. Like it's just not. Okay, let's get all the racism out of the way. Let's just factor this in. Simi Valley to Compton on a good day with no traffic is still an hour and a half commute.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me the officer got to put 12 to 16 hours in and then do a full round trip of 3 hours to and from? And I'm expecting him to have a level head with people in inner city community? No, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
It's not. You got to get officers that are from the community and get them in the community. That has to be law, as far as I'm concerned. And to be honest, I don't know if this is all of California, but I do know it's in LA County. That's not a law for them. They can have officers that aren't a part of the community. They don't even have to require them to move into the community. So it's not even about being from the community. It's when you take that position, you should be fully
invested in that community.
Yeah, you should be living there.
I mean,
and they're not making it happen.
I mean, you're speaking too logical. This is the illogical sense, people.
Of course.
Oh, man.
Shit. I mean, fuck the police at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It took too long to say that, Marty. Fuck the police.
It took you a while.
It took you a while.
What?
I said, fuck the police. You gotta say it back.
Oh, fuck the police.
Yeah, look at the camera and say it.
Fuck the police.
There you go. Fuck Terry Crews.
Shit. Just give me the opportunity. Wait, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck you mean. Fuck Terry Crews.
Oh, I mean, just fuck him as a person.
In general?
Just in general.
All right, fuck
yeah,
him.
not like that. I ain't gonna grab his dick.
Hey.
I know.
You said it.
I ain't gonna do it. That's what happened to him.
You said it.
Probably like that shit.
Fuck Terry Crews as a man, as an actor,
As a staff
motherfucking celebrity.
And as a staff record label and as a motherfucking crew.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with Terry Crews, man. I just want him to shut the fuck up and
like we were on his side when when all that shit was going on. Then he just cannot stop tweeting.
Literally, legitimately, because he damn sure ain't saying anything. It's all coming from his own fucking keyboard.
I mean,
I'm reading it. So I'm just like, dude, what?
Black supremacy, black power.
Yeah.
What?
For those who don't know what we're talking about, here are the tweets. Terry Crews stated, what's today? Today is the 10th, so 3 days ago. Terry Crews stated, any black person who calls me a coon or, he doesn't even say and, he says or and Uncle Tom.
Or and.
Yes.
No,
You
so
mean
it's
N or
and
N?
or?
Yes, that's strike 3 already.
Strike 3.
Any black person who calls me a coon or and Uncle Tom for promoting equality is a black supremacist.
What's wrong with that?
Because they have determined who's black and who is not.
What kind of shit is
I mean,
that?
Joe Biden made that quite clear,
Wait.
right?
What? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And you ain't black.
What?
Black supremacist. I never heard that, man.
Black
Hey,
supremacist.
man, I'd rather be a black supremacist.
But no, not supremacist. Supremist. That's what it says.
Ah, yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
So, like either way.
Supremacist. We're gonna be
Shit.
supremacist something.
And then he doubled down. He doubled down the next day, because then he said, "Please know that everything I've said comes from a spirit of love and reconciliation." No, it don't.
No.
For the black
don't
community
sound
first.
like it.
Then the world as a whole, in hopes to see a better future for black people. I believe it is important we not suffer from groupthink, and we keep minds of our own and be allowed to ask difficult questions to each other.
What?
I believe this dialogue is important as we get through this trauma together. I love you.
I hate
don't.
you.
You love yourself, Terry Crews.
I hate you.
Everything Terry Crews has
hate
spoken
you.
on is about benefiting Terry Crews. Nothing he's spoken on has benefited anybody else but Terry Crews. Let's keep it a buck. Because
Seriously.
actually, let's not keep it a buck. Let's keep it two Virgils.
Two
my
versions.
God, nigga.
yup.
Yeah.
That's the thing, dog.
I guess
That's the
nigga.
thing.
Yeah. Hey, if Wayne could get bling bling cash money into the dictionary, we could get two Virgils.
Two Virgils.
Yeah.
Easy.
Easy money. All off white.
He said all off white. Damn.
No, when Gabrielle Union spoke up,
Oh yeah.
what was his first response? It wasn't for the black community and support. It was, well, I've been on that network many times, and
it happened to me.
Massa ain't never got me fucked up. No, I love me the Massa.
Oh, hey.
Hey. On the WB.
I hate niggas.
What else? I don't get it, man. Like,
I mean, he's
nothing he says is
he ain't black.
Bro.
no. Don't do that.
Well, I want to say something else, but we
that's
live
too
right
far,
now.
bro.
I want to say something else, but we
I
live.
get it, but you can't say he's not black.
Well, it's the only thing that pops in my mind right now.
He is black.
He is a
Yes.
He is a COO.
He's no. He's selfish.
That too.
That's just what it boils down to. He's selfish. Because this
Definitely
isn't
that
about
part.
the black community. It's
It's
not.
about himself. It's about Terry Crews.
Yeah.
And now you think back to fucking white chicks in the role he played in that. Man, it was perfect casting.
Yeah, I don't think he was playing.
Yeah, that might have just been him.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. So, tell me about this movie, John Henry, JC. I've been seeing so much about this shit.
John Henry is fucking trash. Like, if you
Worse than
ever,
Tales from the Hood 2?
if you ever needed evidence of powerful niggardry, man.
That's powerful niggardry.
All right, so Larissa and I watched this shit Saturday night, Friday night, one of them fucking nights.
He said one of them fucking nights.
One of them
Again, I don't know what the weekend is anymore. One of them weekend nights, we watched this. Mm-hmm. This is not hyperbole, and you guys know I love me a good hyperbole. This is not hyperbole. 30 minutes into this fucking movie, her and I looked at each other and we were like, have they explained what the fuck is happening right now? Because they're not saying anything. They would show a scene for 5 minutes of just motherfuckers talking.
About what?
And then a shootout would happen. And then it was kind of just like, oh, so you just wasted 5 of my minutes with them talking when you could have just got down to the shit.
What were they talking about?
It didn't matter. That's the point I'm trying to make to you.
It didn't matter.
Because it didn't matter to the story.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
And then, like, literally, they start with a flashback, and then they go on present day. You still don't know what the hell Terry Crews' role in is, all of this shit.
Wasn't Ludacris like the main person?
Oh, we're going to get to Ludacris.
Okay.
Ludacris is not the main person. Terry
Because
Crews is the main person.
Oh.
He's the title character, John Henry.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's who he plays.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
he's the main character.
So you don't like it. Ludacris main character. All right, I already see where this is going.
Ludacris is not the main character.
No, because I look on Netflix, I always see Ludacris on the poster.
They do that shit for certain movies for whatever reason. I don't know why. They make like one of the supporting characters the actual cover.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Oh, okay.
that makes shit. But spoiler alert, because this piece of shit movie needs to get spoiled to help save everybody's time.
I mean,
So
if you get mad about this, I mean.
So John Henry and Ludacris's character are blood cousins. First blood cousins. Same, their dads are brothers, same grandma, all that shit. They go flashback to Ludacris's character, who is in a gang. He gets John Henry in because he's just a big doof, but he literally stomps a motherfucker's face out in protection of him.
Okay.
And he goes on some old dog shit. He has it on tape, and he does the same shit. I'm gonna sell these shits for $19.99. It's like, all right, you clearly stole that from Menace to Society, but whatever, not a big deal. And then,
of course,
they scramble because he doesn't want to be in the gang anymore. And then a shot goes off, but you never see what happens. But we all know what happens because if you've seen Ludacris's ridiculous fucking face in this movie, He has a gold plate that goes all around, basically from where his sideburn would hit to the bottom of his chin area.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's just a gold medal.
Yeah.
So he got shot. He don't say much really. He what's the shit where you turn on and then the fire comes out?
The fire extinguisher?
No, not that's the fire extinguisher.
Oh.
That gets rid of fire.
I don't know. A flamethrower or some shit?
No.
Torch?
Torch.
Yeah.
The majority of it is him just getting a torch and he's terrorizing people within his organization because they fucked up orders. And he don't just be saying much. He just be getting closer and closer, and then it goes to the next scene. And then when he there's like this. I'm ending right here because at this point this is
there's really no point.
There's no point. But basically the story is this girl from either Mexico or El Salvador. I can't even remember where she was from because it doesn't make it
doesn't
clear.
matter.
I'm just tired of this shit.
She ends up with John Henry and his dad. His dad's in a wheelchair, but here's another funny story. His dad's in a wheelchair, and all of a sudden he ends up standing up, doing a shootout at some point. And it's just like, all right, anything goes.
How long was the movie?
An hour and a half.
I was like, 90 minutes.
Yeah.
And they said absolutely nothing.
They didn't do anything. So they figure out that the girl, and this is a fucked up thing too. Her and Terry Crews are in these scenes all together. She's speaking Spanish and he's speaking English, but they're
do they understand?
But they understand each other.
No, they don't. They're just talking. So yeah. But
so he couldn't even read the subtitles?
No.
Fuck, man.
It's crazy because Larissa watches everything with subtitles, so the subtitles were on our screen.
Yeah.
He didn't see.
He didn't see that shit.
Nah.
Oh, he fucking up, bro.
Nah, he was too worried about black supremacy.
Yep.
Hey, man.
True.
But he somehow is able to figure out that she's on her cycle. So then he goes to the store.
Wait, hold on. How did he figure that out?
Don't ask because you're asking too much.
God damn it.
He then goes to the store to either buy her some pads or tampons. He runs into his old high school flame.
Yeah.
And in the middle of talking, all of a sudden they just start dancing.
What? Like some Bollywood shit?
Like just, you remember this groove? Huh? Like, yeah, we remember this groove. Like, literally. And then, like, he's just like, that was the old me. I can't do it no more. Like, literally, it was just like, all right.
He just like flip.
Yeah.
Wow.
Larissa live tweeted the whole thing. I was just sitting there just like, why did I press play? It was a waste of fucking time.
Damn. It was like from
the
last movie that pissed me off.
The worst movie I have ever seen, and that's coming from me starting the year off talking about that bullshit ass Tyler Perry movie.
Damn.
This is the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
You should watch Tales from the Hood 2.
Tales from the Hood 2 looks like an Oscar-worthy movie compared to this bullshit.
That bad, huh?
It is horrible. Nothing gets explained. The only highlight about this film is Slink Johnson, who of course plays Black Jesus.
Right.
He's roasting his partner in the car towards the end of the movie, and he just says some off-the-wall shit that is just like, you can't help but laugh. Because it just catches you so fucking off guard. But other than that, it's just like...
fucking what?
Yeah. It just catches you so off guard that you can't help but laugh. But outside of that, there's... Nah. Fuck John Henry. Fuck Terry Crews. Ludacris. I'm not gonna say fuck Ludacris, but Ludacris, you were damn sure better than that. You were part of the fucking Fast franchise, my nigga.
He probably did it as an extra check.
That's no excuse.
It don't matter.
He gets residuals off his music, and every time they play that fucking movies on HBO.
He probably did it as a favor.
And have you seen him act on Crash?
Crash was a good movie.
And he played a very good role in that movie.
Nah, he
like,
he
the dude could act, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He probably did it as a favor. He probably did that movie as a favor. You know, when you see certain movies and certain actors, you can tell they did that as a favor.
Well, that's one where
it's actor or whatever.
One of those favors can make you can't get right. I'll tell you that much.
Shit. That's bad.
That shit was horrible.
Horrid. Damn. I never heard you get
If I could give it 0 stars, I'd still give it -5.
Yeah, I'm the one that gets mad about movies.
Yeah.
But damn, this really pissed you off. Now I gotta watch it because I'm curious now.
Yeah.
Nah.
He said, when you want to take a break from HBO Max, just know you're going to be sitting there 30 minutes into it like, what the fuck is going on?
That's how I felt watching 13 Reasons Why Season 4. Well, that'd probably be better than the shit you watch.
Yeah.
Shit, you'll probably have some entertainment watching that.
I wouldn't doubt it.
So try that shit out.
Right.
I guess.
Terry Crews ain't the only movie star that was getting in some shit.
I don't know how this is new to y'all.
What?
Like, I knew about Marky Mark's fucking racist past.
I know about it too because New Kids on the Block is literally white New Edition. So
that makes sense.
You know everything about New Edition and you're connected with it. That's not surprising.
Yeah,
this shit about Marky Mark I already knew. But I'm like, damn. I thought he changed his ways, but Wikipedia never forgets.
Yeah. No. None is more undefeated this year than Twitter's This You. Like, that's literally like...
Oh, yeah.
This U is like fucking 150,000 right now, and we still got 6 months left.
150,000 and
they bring up your skeletons.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg, in an
Mark.
attempt to show that he was down for the Black Lives Matter cause, he gave his whole little speech, whatever the hell you want to call it, and it sounded good.
Right.
It did sound good. I don't know. Do you know if he gave a donation?
I don't know. I don't check.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
He probably did.
But when he did that,
No, his clone John Cena did. Like $1 million.
Yeah.
Shout out to John
His
Cena.
clone.
oh yeah, no, John
buff-ass
Cena
clone.
was literally. I thought that was common knowledge that John Cena was literally created out of Marky Mark.
He looks like him.
It's a no-brainer.
Damn near look. Well, you can't see
Like, you
him.
see John Cena.
I mean, I can't.
I mean, when I see John Cena for the first
see
time,
John Cena?
listen to what I'm saying. I'm gonna do that.
Time out.
If you couldn't see John Cena, there would be no reason to talk about it.
I mean,
so
shit.
Yeah, you can't see John Cena.
I can see the motherfucker. Okay.
You look nice. Damn.
That's
But when
wild,
I
bro.
saw
You got
John
some
Cena,
really good eyes, man.
when I saw him, the first thing that came to my mind was feel it. Like, he just screams right off the fucking screen.
Gave you great, good vibrations, huh?
Nah, he didn't give me good vibrations. I just saw feel it. And I was like, okay, cool. Now, granted, he became a whole lot better than that, so it worked out.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
thought it was common knowledge that he was based off Marky Mark. But anyways, Marky Mark does this whole thing. Twitter then responds to that and says, oh, this you? And
Yo.
it has changed now on his Wikipedia.
They just said John Cena's right behind you. Dog.
There you go. Shouts out to the caffeine. So they put up his Wikipedia
You
page,
can't see him though.
and at the time, there was a whole ass section that read hate crimes. Since then, it has been changed
shit.
to legal issues.
I mean, yeah.
Wow.
But before he got put on blast, it was
Yeah.
a section called hate crimes. And
I mean, that was been up there for years because he really did do this shit when he was young.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact.
And we can't repeat everything because of caffeine regulations on certain speech. Just know it's pretty fucking bad.
It was the hard ER.
Yeah.
It was the hard
Kill the hard ER. That's
few
the hard
times.
hard
Yeah.
Kill the
at 15 years old. Like,
Kill the
Yo, I bet you people like caffeine, if they're watching, they're just like, oh my god.
Kill the
episode fucking 1.
Episode 1, motherfuckers. What up?
Not even at a full form.
You fools!
This is not even on full
We haven't
form.
reached our final
Hold
form.
on. Let me look at the camera quick. You fools!
Not even on full form.
Shit.
It's light.
And
Well,
just wait-
this is episode
Shit, just wait till
186.
Slurricane
but
Cole
it's-
comes out the motherfucker.
Oh my god, it's episode 1 on caffeine, so that's why, you know.
So yeah, Mark Wahlberg, when he was 15 in June of 1986, him with 3 other friends chased 3 black kids saying "kill the hard ERs."
Kill the You gotta say the
Jesus.
Kill the
The next day, they then fucked with some 4th graders.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah, like you 15 fucking with an 8-year-old. Like,
He was a big bully, bruh. He's like, go home and tell you how do your mom for me.
in August 1986, civil action was
Shit.
filed against Wahlberg for violating the civil rights of his victims, and the case was settled the next month. See, I knew all this shit had been buried under the surface.
Right.
Because even though Marky Mark wasn't the final one of the final members,
right now. Go, keep talking.
even though he wasn't one of the final members of New Kids on the Block, he was one of the founding members because, of course, his brother Donnie
Right.
was one of the founding members. So I knew that as a result, this was likely the reason why he ended up not making the cut. But at the same time, it was also one of the reasons why I got pushed under the surface because of the affiliation to his brother. You just can't fuck up the brand. So they cleaned that shit up real quick. So I knew that at least.
Yeah.
Okay, let me read this one.
I didn't know what took place in '88 until I read this shit.
Let me read this one. Another racially charged incident occurred in April 1988 while high on PCP.
Of course.
I mean, obviously. Probably with cocaine. And then he was 17-year-old off PCP. A 17-year-old Marky Mark assaulted a middle-aged Vietnamese man on the street, calling him a Vietnam fucking shit.
I'm mad at somebody you gotta beat to just say you're a fucking shit.
Vietnam fucking shit. And knocking him unconscious with a large wooden stick. I'm just imagining him with a fucking kendo stick. That's all I imagine.
Yeah.
You a kendo stick, baseball bat, fucking 2x4,
It said
Duggan
wood-
style.
Like,
Standing over him. Feel it.
Wahlberg attacked the second Vietnamese man later the same day, punching him in the eye. When Marky Mark was arrested and returned to the scene of the first assault, he told police officers, "I'll tell you now, that's the motherfucker whose head I split open."
Wow, no remorse. Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That nigga with the he was with the KKK shit. I mean, he's changed now. I hope he changed.
I mean,
He's been in hella movies with black folks.
He did put out a statement, you know.
Yeah, he apologized. He was young. I mean, on PCP, a teenager.
And he was on drugs.
Shit, I know a lot of black youth that was 14 that was young, still got life.
Yeah. But he's white. But Marky Mark is white.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that goes back to Dave Chappelle's. How old is 15 really?
I'm 17, really. Yeah. Seriously. Damn, with a wooden fucking stick. God damn, you fucking.
Where do you get a wooden fucking stick from?
I don't know, man.
I mean,
Vietnam fucking shit.
Boston must be like one of the most.
He probably, I know what it was. He pulled apart that picket fence, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That we got in Boston and shit.
Yeah.
Vietnam fucking shit. Like, damn. He just made up cuss words.
Like,
Man.
the way he was speaking.
What? That's what he said.
The way he was speaking in this, you couldn't tell me he wouldn't have ran up on Bill Russell himself.
Probably would have.
Like,
Yeah.
can't
No.
convince me.
Definitely. He gave no fucks.
Yeah.
Especially off that PCP. Shit, the fuck
Yeah.
you think?
17 years old? Shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, other shit. Kanye West, round of applause.
Yes.
Oh, hey.
Mr. Jesus is King himself.
Mr.
Kanye
West.
Everyone on Twitter was saying,
Come back, Mr. West!
everyone on Twitter's all going like, hey, how come Kanye's a talking during all this? And I was like, no, we don't want Kanye to talk. No.
I remember reading that shit and I was like, no, the logical sense does not support this. No. Please don't have it. Stop it. No!
I don't want that nigga talking. We know how he goes, but
Yeah.
Hey, man.
But
anyway, yeah, he supports. Like, not only does he support the cause, he gave over $2 million to pretty much not only to George Ford, his family victims and shit, and the GoFundMe, but he opened up a college fund for his daughter. And Breonna Taylor, and to the Black Lives Matter shit.
And Ahmaud Arbery.
Yeah, and
it was all
Ahmaud
for their legal teams.
Yeah.
For all those.
Right.
And
Yeah,
then,
that was dope of Kanye to do that shit. And not only that, he went out and protested in Chicago.
yeah.
Had his mask on and everything. That was funny. All the big time celebrities like Kanye and Cole and Kendrick, they all fucking looking like with big ass masks and shit. If you know, they have to cover. They got to cover their investment.
Oh, yeah.
Because they ain't trying to
For
get that
sure.
shit. Makes sense. But yeah, shout out to Kanye West. And I'm like, yeah, and people still try to talk shit about Kanye. Some people say it was too late. Like, what do you mean it's too late? What? There's a time because he didn't go on Twitter and do it.
Wait, what? So now there's a time limit on when you protest and when you join the cause and when you.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know the rules. You know the vibes.
Yeah, you know how social media.
You know how social media
Yeah,
is.
social media, bro.
You gotta do it on their time.
And now there's like this. Now there's like a whole theory going on that everything that Kanye's been doing for the past 4 years was a grand plan to get people out of jail for refund and shit. And GLC kind of confirmed it because he said he never wanted to go in the White House like that again. And now people are speculating that the whole Trump shit was just a ruse so he can get Kim into the White House with the hat and get people out. I mean, if you look at it, he said flat out, I wouldn't have had that meeting if I didn't wear the hat. And
I'm just gonna say this, all right, man. Personally, I don't know if that's true.
I know. Me too.
But if it is,
he's a fucking genius.
If it's true.
With a capital I.
If it is true.
yeah, if it's true.
If it is true, then Kanye West is not the hero that we deserve, but the hero that we need right now.
He's been trying to tell you all that.
He is the Dark Knight.
Yeah, no shit. He's Batman.
All the things.
Yeah. And he's Bear Man.
Nah, man, real
That's
talk
Bear
though.
Man.
Yeah, right?
What would make this shit even more crazier is the Republican National Convention happens, right? And Kanye gets called up there, so he goes up there trying to thank Trump. He's talking, and you know how Kanye, he starts talking, and then he starts talking about himself, and he's like, yeah, and you know what? Looks over, fuck you.
And you know what? And he looks over. Fuck Donald Trump. Like into the camera, bro.
Oh, if he does that, boy.
He said, fuck Donald Trump. Joe Biden. I don't know what you got the black people out of jail. You don't care about black people, white people. You a cancer. Like, he goes on a whole rant. They got to drag him off the stage and shit. Oh man, that'd be comedy.
Man, if that happens,
hey man, everything we say on this podcast ends up happening. So if this happens,
give us
all the credit.
know that part. Definitely,
give me the credit, not them. Me.
But if it happens, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is the
classic.
greatest album of all time. I'm just saying.
All the caffeine.
And once again,
Somebody did this.
Yo, caffeine. I just want to be clear about this. If you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, go back in time on our, on our SoundClouds or Spotify's or whatever, Apple Music, podcasts, wherever you find podcasts at. Yeah, I've been talking shit about that album since forever. So let's keep it moving.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Fuck Pimp a Butterfly, huh?
Hey man, you know what? Those are like neck and neck.
It's deeper than rap.
Those are neck and neck, bro. I don't know.
Speaking of that album, I went back and re-listened to that album for like the first time, and it was just like, damn, it's still a great album. I don't know, it's just, and now it just holds true now. Everything he said, even though he was talking about himself, but yeah, I don't know. Some people try to get in my mentions, going like, "Oh no, the album's still trash." Okay, yeah.
It makes Tupac's words sound even more eerie now.
I mean, everything Pac raps is eerie.
No. I'm talking about in the interview.
And at the end of
yeah.
Well,
he told you exactly.
I'm talking about my generation.
Yep.
I think motherfuckers is tired of looting. I don't think America is ready for what's about to happen.
Yeah,
it's gonna be bloodshed and it's gonna be murder. Like,
I mean,
the way he said it too was just eerie. Now, when you listen to it now, you know what I mean? Because I like I told you guys before, after the first shit went down, that's all I've been listening to. Mm-hmm. So when it got to that part, and he's like, "It's gonna be murder," and I was just like,
"Murder!"
Like, oh shit!
Yeah.
Like literally chills down the back of my neck, everything.
It hasn't hit Nat Turner.
That shit was wild.
It hasn't hit Nat Turner status yet.
Yeah, but there's definitely been murder.
Yeah, it's been murder. Yeah.
Cops have been murdered.
No,
citizens
seriously.
have been murdered. Murder's in the streets.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
There's blood in these streets, man.
The Minnesota Target got murdered.
Niggas getting knocked the fuck out.
Said Minnesota Target got murdered.
Yeah. Minnesota Police Department got murdered.
Yeah.
Nah, murder's taking place.
Shout out to Michael Jordan.
Yep.
Round of applause.
I will be the first to come on here.
You took it personal?
I'll be the first one to come on here and say I definitely wasn't a fan of his statement last week.
Yep.
This trumps the statement for me, and
sure.
I will give him his props the same way I gave him criticism.
And I will second that because I was right there with you, and I read the same way.
Yeah.
I was just in the middle.
I'm not one to spend other people's money. So he could have donated $1 million, and I still would have felt this same way.
Sure.
But $100 million,
bro,
over a span of 10 years.
That nigga opened up his purse, his whole purse, and said,
"Nah, he opened up Juanita's purse.
He got that duffel bag. What the fuck you talking about, bro?
He opened up Juanita's purse and said, "Yeah, you gonna miss some of these divorce payments real quick because we gotta take care of this shit."
I mean, their divorce has been finalized from years.
But she probably still getting money from it.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, every time Jordan drops, she gets a little percentage of that. Ain't that some shit?
Like Eazy-E when he was getting quarters off of the Chronic.
Oh my god.
Every time a retro Jordan drop, I get $25. But yeah, I give him his props. He held it down. Him and the whole. It was the Jordan brand. As a whole,
it was the Jordan brand.
Yeah.
Staff record label. It has a motherfucker.
So they will be donating $100 million over 10 years to
it was various
Black
Lives Matter shit. Yeah.
Black Lives Matter being the most upfront one.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, props off to him. I got no issues with it.
Nah, definitely.
It's crazy how all these
definitely, man.
Talk about NASCAR. You gonna talk about NASCAR next?
Not yet. There's something much bigger. But before we get there, if you go to any of our links that we have posted up, at the very top of our link now, there is a link for Black Lives Matter foundations. You can click on that. It'll take you to various
donations.
We need to talk about him.
Donations.
Make sure I don't forget to talk about him.
Donations.
Because he said some shit yesterday, and I was like, this man's the GOAT.
Donations.
I don't know if you guys saw.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't know.
All right, so he walked up on these two.
Some people came up.
These two elementary girls. It's not that.
That sounded.
All right, it sounded a little off.
I would not call him the GOAT for that at all. Let's make that clear. But he approached two elementary school, and he was asking about school.
Okay.
And what kind of grades they were getting.
Wait, hold on. So much relief.
So he's asking what kind of grades they were getting. He goes, we only do A's or B's around here. You know what A stands for? African. You know what B stands for? Black. He said, we don't do C's or D's around here.
That's Caucasian and devil.
And don't laugh.
And I watched that shit. I said, Dr. Umar he's the GOAT.
Oh,
I don't
man.
agree with it. He's a separatist ass motherfucker. He said he's wrong majority of the time. Boy, if he is not the most entertaining motherfucker on social media,
he really needs his own
in this day and age.
That was good,
He
man.
really needs his
That was
own.
a good
He
one.
needs his own dating show. His own reality dating show. Like
He
I
needs
would
something.
watch that.
He needs something.
He needs
Because it's getting to the point now.
He is a living embodiment of a Boondocks character.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
You know what? Aaron McGruder need to call him up to play a character on the Boondocks.
He probably will.
Oh my god.
He probably
I need
will.
that.
That would, yeah.
I need that expeditiously. Run
yeah.
That Dr. Umar shit, I need that.
that. Yeah.
Anyway,
If that's freedom, I need that.
I need
Right?
that.
I like that freedom. I want that.
Oh, that motherfucker, man. What's his name? That motherfucker. That racism, I need that.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. He's I need that.
I need to look.
You know, like
that.
I need money
I-
from how high.
yeah.
Yeah, that's I
Yeah.
need that.
What's his name? I need that.
Yeah.
I need to look him up.
See, I need that. He a mute. He walked up to me one time and said, I need that. I said, shit, me too. And ever since then, we've been getting that together.
That racism together. That racism, I need that. Like, he said that with so much confidence, too.
shit.
Yeah.
And no one wanted to
yeah.
He was,
Facts.
he was dead fucking serious, dog. Like,
He
he was
was
real.
real.
He was talking,
Facts.
and he was talking like he knew what he was talking. Like, he was confident in what he was saying. Like, no one just wanted to deck him in the face. Every time I see someone with a MAGA hat, I just want to deck him in the face. Like, he's like, I need that. Hat just spins around in the air and shit.
That target burned down. I need that.
Yeah. Right?
Oh, that fucking flat screen TV in there? I need
I
that.
need that.
Anyway, Drew Brees.
Oh, boy.
Oh my god.
Somebody did this.
Back the fuck up, huh? He moonwalked back, huh? Ah!
Yeah. He
saw
actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shum on back.
Yeah, we broke the
Yeah.
news on the podcast because as it was happening, of course, we criticized the fuck out of those stupid
Well
ass
deserved.
comments.
Well deserved.
Of course, yeah.
Round of applause for
Oh,
us.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Round of applause for
I
us.
wasn't gonna let that slide. I was very happy to see that the entire sports world was not letting it slide.
Seriously.
And he then recanted the statement the following day, apologizing, saying, I'm so sorry. And I want to make this clear. I forgive him. Like, his apology, it is what it is. Do I think he is a racist at heart? No. Because you also have to factor in what he's done for the New Orleans community.
Right.
Especially because he got there post-Katrina.
Yeah.
So
Wait, did he get there?
No,
Post-Katrina? I think
no,
he was already there.
he had just gotten there when it happened.
Really?
That's when he hadn't played a snap for them yet. He had just left San Diego and had just gotten there.
Nah, I'm pretty sure he was there before.
He was there before.
No, because
Yeah.
Katrina hit 2005. His last season with the
Was it
the
2003?
Chargers was 2004.
I'm a fact check. Check.
2005.
Yeah, fact check it.
Fact check.
We lied, people.
Nah, go ahead though.
What was the other one of them?
Well, the people viewing this, leave a comment.
But either way,
Help us out, motherfuckers. What the hell? Y'all just watching? Y'all can do some shit too.
y'all are fact checks now.
Fact check,
check,
please.
check.
I need that.
I need that.
I need that.
Facts.
Nigga. By the way, he was there helping out with Katrina. So you can't. I don't want to believe a man that has. I'm not gonna say doesn't have a racist bone, but you gotta really be undercover to hide that racism.
Hella undercover.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
About that.
Or
a lot of
very,
black people were
Like
affected
into
by
deep
that.
undercover.
Exactly.
Like,
Or
for real.
naive. He was very, very naive.
Yeah. So do I believe he's?
Oh, here we go. Katrina was in 05. He got there in 06. So I guess you were right, JC.
Yeah. So he's
JC was
wrong.
right yet again. Yeah, I guess.
Whatever, man. We didn't ask for your help, anyways.
Jiggy with the shit.
We didn't ask for your help.
That is a 3 for me.
Oh, fuck out of here. Oh, shit.
Caffeine looking at this like, how long the partnership with these motherfuckers for?
Yeah, right?
Forever.
Like we just started a partnership with them? Oh, fuck.
Sorry.
Busby hates being wrong. I guess.
I'm right until I guess you proved me wrong.
Well, he did prove you
He
wrong.
proved me wrong.
So, yeah.
Wikipedia proved me wrong. He didn't.
Well, Both.
Shit.
Both.
I put it in there.
Both of them.
But either way, both of them.
Both of them.
But either way, do I believe any of that about him? No. However, I am allowed to call out the fact that from the time he made that first statement, which was back in 2016, 17, whenever, to now, he had 3 to 4 years to figure all that shit out and realize that it wasn't about not anything about the flag.
Yeah.
And he could have came to that conclusion.
Yeah.
He chose not to. It wasn't a priority for him.
Right.
So
Exactly.
I'm going to call him out on that.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a priority for you to not be ignorant, well,
And
you got to call it for what it is. You're pretty ignorant, motherfucker.
And he had 3 years to figure it out. How long has Cap been out for? What, 3-4 years now?
I mean, either way, the kneeing's been taking place since 2016.
yeah. So he had.
That was my last
17,
year.
18.
That was my last
4
year in the NFL.
So he had 4 years to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't do it.
No.
And it was literally right in front of his face too. It's not like he fucking, you know what I mean?
And Kaepernick explained it like
yeah,
numerous
that's
from
what
the
I'm- no,
beginning.
that's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
At
He
his
literally-
locker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you just-
it was in the same fucking like league.
But he chose
your place of work.
But he chose not to listen. So
Yeah.
it's just that's your fault.
So yeah, and then he had to apologize, which
Of course, everyone was on his ass.
Yeah, he's doing
No.
that.
He apologized. What led to his apology? Because whole ass nigga in office co-signed him. That's what led to.
no. That was like his third apology at that point.
Oh yeah, true.
He did like 3 apologies. The first one was when he found that fucking what was it, the stock feed photo or whatever, the stock image
Of what?
Of what?
of the 2 fucking hands, the white hand and the black hand.
Oh yeah.
That was like a stock image photo. He
Yeah,
just
I
found that
remember.
shit off the internet.
That was the first apology.
He paid like
Oh,
$13
what
for
the
that shit to get the
fuck?
stock image watermark off of it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
wow.
remember
Okay.
that. Yeah,
Yeah, that was the first
Okay.
one. Then he apologized the second time and was like, all right, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, come on now. No, he apologized the second time. He actually did a video.
Yeah.
And the video cut himself off. So as he's getting in the middle, like, because you know how Instagram works, it only gives you a minute.
Yeah.
Unless you do the IGTV.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's, and then I just want to let you know, as I'm doing my part by.
Oh, hell
Video just cuts off.
That was on
Seriously?
purpose. That was on purpose.
Don't stop.
So at that point, it was like, all right.
Representing
And then, of course,
Wow.
so before we get into what Trump had said,
whole ass.
I want to give air horns for Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs' bar on Luca Brasi sounds so much better. Michael Thomas, I can't begrudge this bitch. I'm catching blessings.
Yup.
Michael Thomas called him out that day, and the very next day, look, he apologized. What can I say? We teammates. Let's move on. That
Yup.
bar sounds so fucking great. In the span of since Alfredo dropped 2 weeks ago, that's incredible.
Yo, they said Drew Brees cut off like the Soprano ending and shit. Oh shit!
Don't stop.
Yes.
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 Yeah. So of course, then Trump comes into the mix and he praises Drew Brees for standing up for disrespecting the flag,
No kneeling.
and the whole sports world was like,
Sound like Austin. We'll get to him soon.
and it's not happening this time at all.
So then Drew Brees came back and for his third apology and said,
No, Mr. President, we all got it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to start listening more.
And you
And,
should have listened 4 years ago, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But anyways, go
Yeah.
ahead, continue.
yeah.
Continue.
and speaking of listening, that gets right into the NFL as a
Staff record label as a motherfucking
Yeah.
crew.
Oh shit.
bring your ass.
Wait.
Somebody did
Is
this.
this where we go?
And I've been
Go,
waiting,
man.
baby.
I mean, it's not surprising to me.
First, I want to give shout out to 2 of the employees that put this shit in motion: Brendan Minter, and Jarek Walker. So, for those who don't know this story, that video that's been circulating for about a week now, that has all the NFL players, well, not all of them, but
All the
get
black
gist,
ones.
the black NFL
Yeah,
players,
that's all of them.
speaking out and denouncing racism, and how we must unify. Yeah, that was done because these 2 employees went rogue.
Really?
They went rogue. They were like, we're going to do this by ourselves.
They went behind the
Put their
NFL
jobs
fans
on the line.
That's what's up.
and got in touch with all the NFL players
Yeah.
and just said, hey, let's do
Yo.
this.
So when this shit dropped,
Regardless of how the shit turns out, because I still don't know how it turns out.
Yeah.
I don't know if you do, but hats off to him.
oh yeah, no,
Like,
most
seriously. Yeah.
definitely. Brendan Minter is only 27, and Jarek Walker, who has been with the NFL for like 7 or 8 months, I think he just turned 31.
Wow.
These aren't even seasoned guys that have had that have seniority over there. These are
Right.
some fresh faces over
It
there.
was well
That's
edited
what's
too.
up.
It was well edited too. Like they got all the players, including the
The Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes.
Wait, why are you saying it like that?
Because I'm still mad.
Why are you still mad?
It's a black quarterback. All right,
No.
shit.
Seriously, bro.
It's the Niner
Like,
fandom in me, okay?
I
Put
get
that
what-
shit to the
listen.
side. Black men are dying.
I'm a Niner fan.
I know.
There are bigger things going on right now than football.
No.
For y'all who don't know, he just said no.
Yeah.
Just fucking around.
Bruh, what?
Twitter handle is Mr. Busby 408.
Bring it. Bring it. Bring
Tell him to pick a side.
Shit, I'll die in the middle. Nah, I'm just
You
playing.
already there right now.
Just playing. Nah, that was cool. But I'm saying Patrick Mahomes because that's what woke the NFL up. When they saw their franchise player speaking,
Not just franchise, but league.
The league.
The league player,
like
the face
he's
of the league.
like the face of the league, speak
Yeah.
on it. That's when Roger Goodell was like,
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening.
yeah,
Everybody
it's
stay
happening.
calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm.
It couldn't have been at a worse time for the NFL to have the rise of the black quarterback.
Yeah.
Or it couldn't have been a better time.
No. It's a great time for us.
That's
but
what
for
I'm saying.
No, what I'm
Like,
saying
yeah.
is, but for the NFL,
Right, yeah.
after just leaving,
for them,
after just
yes.
coming off of,
Yes,
no, we're
right.
keeping Kaepernick out.
Yeah.
They're not standing for all this. It couldn't have been a worse time for the rise of the black quarterback.
Yeah.
'cause
In that
now-
aspect.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
to be
for us,
clear.
it's great.
Yeah, for us, it's amazing.
But for the image that the NFL just tried to get us to forget those years ago, now it's right
Yeah.
back up.
Yep.
And now you have to stand for it because it's not just Patrick Mahomes, it's also Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
There's some other, I don't care how we feel about the fucking Seahawks. Russell Wilson is a part of that.
Yeah,
I like what
definitely. Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson. And
yeah.
shouts out to Deshaun Watson and DeAndre Hopkins because both of them are going at Clemson's neck, saying
yeah.
that they ain't doing shit for Clemson until they rename one of the buildings that's named after a former slave master.
Oh boy.
Get him the fuck
Also,
out.
shout out Jameis Winston and Tyrod Taylor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Exactly. So
Shout
it's-
out.
Yeah, nah, shit's moving right now.
Yeah, nah, for real.
It got to the point Roger Goodell
Almost immediately.
he had to come out and he had to look.
We
We
fucked up.
fucked up. Should have listed our players a long time ago.
I didn't even say Cap's name.
Yeah.
Didn't even bother to say Cap name.
Yeah,
Now, pretty much all the black athletes are coming together saying, yo, bring Cap back. Pretty much all of them are. And Kaepernick is just sitting back, watching, and just eating his popcorn, like, looking at his phone. Like, someone's going to call me. I still feel he's going to join the team. Just for shits and giggles, it's going to be the
I would like to be
Niners.
proven wrong. I
can't
think that
see
ship
it.
sailed.
Yeah, I
I
just
don't
can't
think it's
see it
so.
right now.
Nah, it's not over. He still wants to play. He still wants to play.
They said that he was working out crazy, like, to come back.
He probably still is.
I mean, we'll just see what happens, really, because I don't know if it's really viable, bro. Like,
Man.
and I'm not even talking, like, hear me out, though. I'm not even talking about because of what he stands for or what, you know what I mean, his movement. You know what I'm saying? Because realistically, this is all his movement.
Yeah.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
he's in control now.
I'm not even talking about none of that, but let's just be real about the situation. Before he left the Niners, because he did leave, that was of his own volition, he was on a downhill.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he just wasn't the same player. You know, whether it was everyone else caught up
Yeah.
or what, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now, someone said that he's better than Gardner Minshew. You might be right. You might be right.
Yeah.
But, I mean, who's to say that he is now? Because we haven't seen him play for the last, 4 years?
4 years now, yeah.
That's longer than the average expectancy
How long was
of any
Muhammad
player.
How long was Muhammad Ali out of boxing? When he didn't want to go to Vietnam, how long was he banned out?
Hold up.
I'm just asking. How long
No,
was he out?
okay.
Just a general question.
I honestly don't remember, dog. Like, I actually did a report.
Caffeine, do your job.
Good job.
Yeah. How long? Yeah. Since y'all want to help
your
out,
job.
you know what I'm
Your
saying?
job, Caffeine.
Hold up. Nah, how long was Muhammad Ali out of boxing? For real?
Like, honestly,
Help us out.
help us out because we don't feel like doing our Googles
Yeah,
right now.
I'm done with that now. You guys proved me wrong.
I need that.
Shit.
I need that.
So I need y'all help.
Facts.
I need that.
Facts. We're going to keep saying it until we get our answer. I need that. It's the whole 10 minutes. You
Shit,
keep
right?
saying. I need that.
but
Anyway.
just be real about it though. When Muhammad Ali went out, he wasn't on a downhill.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like when Jordan retired for the first time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he was winning.
3 years. That's all. Thank you.
Oh, 3 years. Shout.
Thank you, Max Brown. Hey, Max Brown.
Thanks a lot, Max.
Hey.
But yeah, nah.
Max gets a
Like
point.
I was saying though, bro, like
Fucking point system around this motherfucker.
nah, but like Muhammad Ali was still up there, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He was one of the top two, if not the best at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and if I'm not mistaken, he actually had a belt. So you know what I mean?
Yeah. You can't even put Jordan in the conversation because Jordan's just fucking freaking like.
Yeah, well,
Jordan was playing NBA basketball with a fucking pro baseball body,
with a broken,
and was still putting 55 up. You know what I'm saying? So he don't even fucking count.
But you know what I'm saying, though.
Yeah,
the fact that when they stopped, it was on top.
Right.
Yeah.
Kaepernick was not
Yeah,
there.
he wasn't really
wasn't
on top.
I mean, it is what it is.
I remember that.
You know, I love
those
the dude.
years. I remember those years. I remember that year. Yeah, you pissed me off. I'll never
Especially
forget it.
when they went him and Gabbert. Like, bro,
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
was stupid.
Right.
I mean, Gabbert do the fucking whole run option and
hey,
shit.
y'all could say it was the old line, man, but I was at them games.
Oh, you?
I'll tell you differently. Anyways. Oh, you were. All right, you were there too.
So was I.
Okay, bro.
Martine, it was the
Okay.
O-line. I was at Levi's in the sun, bro.
Oh, me too. As a matter of fact, in the 400 section, holla at me.
The O-line was hurt. I mean, I remember that too, Martine.
Nah, the O-line was, okay, they were trash. So what? You're trying to tell me that he had a great fucking offensive line the entire time that he was fucking, that he was doing
Niners?
it? That he was doing it?
Yeah, he did have a good O-line. He took us to the Super Bowl, bro.
Bro, look.
I just remember getting ready for one of our games and looking at the stats and saw that one of the games he threw for like 4 yards, and I was like, it's coming to the, like, they gonna.
I mean, I remember when
Nah, for
Kaepernick
real.
took over for Alex Smith. I will never forget. I said to everybody, he has a window and he better get us there. And if he doesn't get us there, he better get us there again and win. Because we knew we only had a limited
let's just
time.
be real though.
Yeah,
He did get us there.
Almost twice.
He fucking got us there.
But then that was
it was the fucking coach.
All he
I don't
did-
want to start on that shit, but y'all know how I feel.
Cab, you could have ran it in.
I mean, yeah, Cab could have ran it in, but they could have called a fucking run play to Frank Gore.
Yeah.
Once. Just once. I'm just saying.
Shout out to Frank Gore.
Frank Gore's still in the motherfucker.
Even in this topic.
All right, I need to calm down.
He's gonna do it.
We talking about how Kaepernick has digressed and ain't been in the
Yeah.
Let's talk about a fucking alien in Frank Gore.
Oh my god.
With his
bruh.
17 since the Super Bowl shit happened. I don't know if it's true or not, but in my world, he's with the 17 and he's still going.
Okay.
I'm going to
it's
pick him in fantasy because I know he's good for at least 500 yards this year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that for when it's time to get my starters and they get their buys. I'm gonna need Frank Gore.
I need that.
Yeah.
Just keep him in the stash, bro. Because
Speaking of fantasy, hey, fantasy. In my fantasy hoops league, because we can't continue on with the season. I was in 5th place, so we all came to agreement. The top 6 teams that would have made the playoffs, we all split the $500 pot. I walked away with $83. I said I will take that.
Yeah,
Good job.
I was going in there, going to head to the playoffs a long shot. So the fact I left with the buy-in was 50, I left with 83. I'm good. We'll try again next year.
That's a W.
Right there. I need that. That's W right there.
Motherfucker looking like LeBron James on the back. Just
What? Yeah, we got off topic.
look at my camera. This is how motherfucker. He said no. He said.
But yeah, when it comes to Kaepernick, man, personally, I feel he's still coming back. Y'all think differently, but you know who's been really
I
quiet?
want to make it perfectly clear. I would love to be proven wrong.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
I'm not going to come in
Definitely.
here and try to double like.
I'm not talking about y'all. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And if he went to the Niners, hey.
Hey, that would be. Can you imagine? I'm just gonna put out this. This is my fucking fantasy right now.
No, put it in the universe because, like I said, I'll be glad to be wrong.
Can you imagine if Jed York or Lynch just re-signs Kaepernick and has to be a backup for Garoppolo, and the Niners are still good and shit like that? They kind of implement Kaepernick into like Kyle Shanahan's playbook somehow.
Tyson Hill shit.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Or Tyson Hill.
Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill. Yo, someone on here is asking coronavirus, why y'all at the house?
Hey man.
I can't show mine because it shows
you
who I'm
know?
affiliated with.
Hey man. Social distance, bro. You happy now?
Social distance. Hold on,
You
wait.
can't fucking hear us with them on.
Yeah.
And we both know where we all been, man. We wash our hands.
Yeah, exactly. We've been quarantined or working, but mostly quarantined.
Trust me.
Bleh.
Yeah, we've been out. We know where we've been at.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I talking about? Okay, my fantasy. So,
Okay. So let me set this up.
what's up, all right? Kaepernick gets signed. He's a backup for Garoppolo. They implement him in Kyle Shanahan's run shit on some Taysom Hill shit. And then midway point through the season, probably like the end of the season, Garoppolo goes down. That means Kaepernick has to step up.
He takes us to the Super Bowl. He takes us to the playoffs. Takes us to the Super Bowl on the MVP performance, some Michael Vick shit. Then it comes to the point. Are you gonna start Garoppolo? Kyle Shanahan's like,
No.
nah. He starts Kaepernick, and Kaepernick puts on an MVP performance against, I'm just gonna say, Tom Brady. Not Tom Brady.
No, it's not possible.
Yeah, I forgot. Who Kansas City. I'm gonna say Kansas City. Yeah.
Metaphor Soundwave said he's just gonna come in steaming Willie Beam and shit.
My name is Cap. My name is Colin. Calling Cab. Calling Cab and Nick.
Damn, he has okay, so he'd just be Nick Foles.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then,
Actually.
And then can you imagine?
Hey,
Good one.
Good one.
we'll get you a double. Willie Beeman and Nick Foles. You got it.
Good one,
I think I got
Soundwave.
an and one.
Anyway, and then it ends with him taking a knee. And then he's crying. He's crying,
Oh, okay.
MVP. And it's like the movie ending. I mean, fuck it. Why not? God has a sense of humor. Fuck it.
How you do? It can happen.
Angels in the Outfield. That's not on Disney Plus either. That's fucking that makes me mad too. Angels in the Outfield. It's not on Disney Plus.
Whatever.
It can happen.
Whatever.
But hey, that's my fantasy.
You'll live.
Because that Niner jersey is immortalized, man. Kaepernick is in the museums and shit.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see him in no other jersey. Like it won't feel right. It won't feel right.
I get what you're saying, dog, but personally, I mean, if he does come back and he's playing fucking at Pro Bowl caliber, Super Bowl, postseason, all that type shit.
Also, Michael Vick shit.
I don't give a fuck what jersey he's wearing.
Yeah, just
I will buy that shit.
Yeah.
because the thing of it
I don't
is
give a
too,
fuck,
and
bro.
I'll be tuned into ESPN every single Monday after he does the shit.
Not
like,
dead
but
serious.
then-
it's bigger than teams.
Yeah.
Like,
The fuckery part of me is like, say Kaepernick starts for a team and everyone's all anticipating it. It's like, oh shit, here we go. It's the first team. The whole world's watching this shit, right? Hikes the ball, pick six.
I mean,
I mean, just for fuckery's sake. I told you, nigga.
well,
some ugly fuckery a bit if he like tears his quad, but the way he lands on his knee.
oh,
Knock on wood, bro. Knock on
dog,
wood.
no, you need to take that.
You
shit
said he wanted
back.
fuckery.
No,
Yeah,
that's
but
not the fuckery I
that's
wanted.
beyond fuckery.
You can't
Pick your fuckery.
No, I pick my fuckery.
You want fuckery, you're not.
Well, that's on you,
You
JC.
can't pick.
Yo, man, come on.
I didn't say I wanted it.
But you said
I said, hey, if we
But
want
you
to talk about
said it,
fuckery,
though.
put the other side of the fuckery, and you can't just choose one side of the coin.
Oh, I can choose the side. Those are
shit.
the rules. Anyway.
Oh man.
Anyway, but you know who's been really quiet during
Yo,
this whole shit?
pray for Cap.
Yeah.
Pray for Cap.
That's JC.
Because JC, I don't know, man.
Well, I don't think he come in the NFL, so it don't matter.
Oh, I
That's
think he will.
all right.
I feel
You're on
he
that
is.
hype, yeah.
Yeah,
I feel he is.
I get you.
He hasn't
But
even-
nonetheless, shouts out and support the Cap.
Yeah, definitely.
But you know who's been
Definitely.
really quiet during this whole shit?
Jerry Jones. Mm-hmm. The loudest owner in all the sports. He ain't said shit.
Not one word.
But yet his star running back was in that video.
Yup.
How do you
Was
feel
it now?
How do you feel if you're Dak Prescott? Because remember, this
Dog.
video comes out the day after he
Dak
just
Prescott
donated
likes
$1
giving
million to
to the
the
fucking
police
police.
department. And he wasn't
Yeah.
included in this video. So like,
Because
How do you-
It's like, where do you stand?
yeah, well, it's not even that. It's just how do you feel just like, damn, nobody called me.
Or that. I mean,
they didn't have
it
his
could,
number.
that could be it. You know what I
Or
mean?
maybe they didn't have his
Like-
number. You know, maybe they didn't
Nah,
have
you can't use that because him and Ezekiel
Oh, come
Elliott,
on,
they was
Zeke
having
got his
quarantine
number.
party.
Sure.
Ezekiel was in
They had
there.
that quarantine ass party that they did together. He got his number.
Oh,
There's
yup.
been a lot of quarantine parties going on.
Yeah.
I've been watching the Instagram stories, man. I've been seeing a lot of y'all be out protesting and go to fucking parties the next week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now Jerry Jones been silent, and that speaks volumes. Speaks
I mean,
very
yeah.
loud.
I mean, yeah. He's a.
Yeah.
That's Trump's boy.
Yeah. You know what's speaking louder though?
Ooh.
Who's that?
Motherfucking NASCAR, boy.
Oh my God.
Yo, if there's one thing I don't think I would ever have said in my life would have been NASCAR was putting on for the cause.
Out of every
NASCAR.
Yeah.
NASCAR, bro.
NASCAR, for those who don't know,
That's the only thing that comes to my
for
mind.
those who aren't the sports heads and
Yeah.
don't know, like NASCAR's literally one of those if you know, you know. Like,
They racist.
Bro, they have Confederate flags in the fucking stands.
Yeah, I never
Like-
watched that. The thing is, I never watched
Shit.
NASCAR. Honestly, I don't watch NASCAR racing.
Oh, nah.
It's just a boring as fuck. Just seeing cars just spin
Yeah,
around.
they go in a circle.
Go in a big
Yeah.
ass circle 500 times. I don't want to watch that
Yeah,
shit.
literally 500.
I go watch that shit for like 5 laps and I'll be like, all right.
I don't get people that
I'll go
go
back
and
when
that
it's
fill
close
out
to the
stadiums.
end.
Come back for the last 5.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
The
Shit.
people that fill out stadiums watching that shit. Like, y'all don't
Yeah.
even sit. That's that white people shit, man.
Man, you gotta be. I mean, if you're going there, you gotta go there just to get drunk.
Or-
That's the only thing that
or
makes
holler
sense
at
to me.
Bacon in the sun.
Or
Like,
holler at
yeah.
females. It's like a
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. It's more social than it's
it's a
actually
social,
the sport.
it's a social
you know what I mean?
event.
Yeah, that's like
That's how it looks.
That's
I don't know.
That's how it was when I go to AT&T.
Sounds about white.
Yeah, you feel me? That's how it was at
He's
AT&T.
getting points all around this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like,
Feel me? Damn.
For 3.
But round of applause to Bubba Wallace. I
Yeah.
did not know who Bubba Wallace was before all this, but I am a Bubba Wallace fan. I want to go buy the 43 jacket.
Hey.
Like, I am there for it. He is, of course, biracial. Half of it is black. His mom is black. His dad is white.
Okay.
He black as
You
fuck.
could definitely tell that man is not. If he don't look white.
Okay.
If you look at him, you could tell he's out there. He was out there. Black Lives Matter. He was putting down, and it was pissing off all these kissing cousin ass fans that was out there.
All the MAGA fans.
Like, they were in the comments pissed, and I was reading all that shit like, now I must tune in.
Yeah, because when they did
Now
that,
I must watch above your tears.
because they did that video. They did that whole video kind of like the NFL. I saw it on Darren Earnhardt shit. I'm like, Darren Earnhardt, you know that this shit? Oh shit.
Yeah.
So then I'm thinking, okay, so MAGA people are already mad. So then after that, today, this Wednesday, NASCAR just put out a fucking statement saying from now on, we will no longer allow the Confederate flag in our stadium at all. It is banned. Period.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, wow. Okay.
Never would have thought I'd seen the day.
Yeah, I never
At
thought.
all.
I didn't know Confederate. I mean, shit. I'm like, you niggas were waving that flag there like that. That's like, dude, that's like a second place flag, man. Why you guys didn't even win this shit?
This is the official statement. The presence of the Confederate flag at NASCAR events runs contrary to our commitment to providing a welcoming and inclusive environment for all fans, our competitors, and our industry. Bringing people together around a love for racing and the community that it creates is what makes our fans and sport special. The display of the Confederate flag will be prohibited from all NASCAR events and properties. And I will just say, just go read the comment section.
Oh, they pissed.
Big mad don't even describe what's going on in these comment sections.
Them niggas are mad. They are mad. Like, it's a bad time to be a racist right now. Cause
Wait, hold on. Time out. Is there really a good time?
I mean, they thought they had power.
Like, seriously.
Oh, there was always a great time
I mean,
to be a
now,
racist.
if you want to talk about, like, I already know which angle you're talking about, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, of
personally.
course. But like with Trump, like they thought they had all the power in the world when Trump got elected. They had the Nazi flag hanging there. Like, hell yeah, we're running this shit. Like when Obama got elected, we thought we were running this shit. That's how they were feeling.
Yeah.
Now
you waking up today and it's like motherfuckers looking at them two flags like, ain't y'all 0-2 with them flags? The fuck? The fuck you want to sport that with pride for? Bitch ass losers.
it's a bad time to be a racist right now. Like, it's bad. You don't want to be a racist because now you get your ass whooped, you lose your job, you fucking... Oh, we forgot to talk about bow and arrow guy during the protest.
Nah, we covered him.
No, we didn't.
Bow and arrow. No, we didn't.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, you didn't see that
No.
video?
No.
So
That was
during...
2 weeks ago we covered it.
No, we didn't.
No, we did not.
No, we said it's a Hawkeye. Hawkeye.
Me and you talked about it on the phone. We didn't talk about it
Yeah,
on
you
the
might
podcast.
have. We didn't talk about it on
Anyway,
the podcast.
if y'all don't know, well,
No, they know by now.
No, but I'm just saying. I'm just gonna say, 'cause this shit's hilarious. Them niggas, the dude came out with a bow and arrow, going like, "Yeah, all lives matter." And then he was trying to shoot a fucking bow and arrow at a black dude. He tried to shoot it and missed it because dude did the Matrix. And then all of a sudden, everybody just jumped his ass.
Yeah, Hawkeye's dead.
You can't leave Hawkeye alone, bro.
No, I'm not gonna leave Hawkeye alone. You saw what he did in Endgame.
Yeah.
He was very MAGA in Endgame.
This
is very true.
He went to fucking Asia and was taking out a bunch of Asian people.
But they were
They didn't give a
gangs.
fucking reason.
China.
Yeah.
He went to China.
China.
Looked in the future, said, "I smell COVID. Time to go to
China.
Walked in there, motherfucker looked at him and said, "I need that."
I need that. He got a sword too. Nah, but anyway, they whooped his ass, and then after that, they detained him. And cops just looked at the protesters and said, "Y'all gotta do what you gotta do."
Hold on a second. Time out.
What?
We know that he went to Japan. It sounds funnier when you say China.
Anyway.
Okay, go ahead. Continue.
Metaphor's not way you lose a point. For all the new viewers, we say wrong shit occasionally because it's still the illogical sense. We just say the shit because it's funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
We know it's technically wrong. Just go with the flow.
Go with the flow, bro.
Go with it.
Anyways, so after they beat his ass, the cops detained him and shit. Cops just looked at the protesters. Y'all gotta do what you gotta do. So they flipped that nigga's car over, put that shit on fire.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the
yeah,
cops
yeah,
just
that
watched
part.
the shit. Cops
I
just
remember
watched the shit.
you
I was
talking
like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, Hawkeye's dad, but your shit's gone.
Leave Hawkeye alone, man. Leave Clint alone.
Oh, shit.
Leave Clint alone, man.
Not on my watch.
I thought you were gonna say the other word.
No.
Weakness. We can't, you know. Use your imagination. What we can't say.
Yeah, use y'all imagination.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You know, the imagination is a powerful thing.
But yeah, shout out to NASCAR, man. I'm gonna actually watch some shit now. I want to see, because they were mad. But yeah, now like white folks are coming out trying to like cuss out people for saying Black Lives Matter. They get so triggered when you say Black Lives Matter. Like they really
Whatever,
get
man.
triggered. It's hilarious to me. It's funny to me. It's like you guys, and it's like they know they're losing power.
Yeah.
Like they know
Was
it.
it,
Can't wait till November.
Cuomo came out and was trying to get an Amy Cooper law implemented.
It happened.
Well, you got it done. It's the Amy Cooper law.
Can you imagine? She's
It's named after her. So if you call the police trying to use the police as a weapon, you're going to get
the Amy Cooper.
Oh, she's gonna get. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
It's the
Gotcha.
law.
Look bad for you.
I thought it was the other way around.
No.
The law is named after her.
Yeah.
Dang, that sucks for her. You don't ever have a law be
not
named
seriously.
after you. Damn. You gotta change your name now because you want to be a racist.
T-
That's what I'm saying. It's a bad time to be a racist right
Can't
now.
change it to Karen. Everybody gonna recognize it
yeah,
there too.
they gonna know.
Yeah.
You in trouble.
Well, you know what the whole ass is gonna do next week? He's about to do another fucking rally. He's about to start another rally out in what part of Oklahoma? I had it in my mind.
Tulsa.
Oklahoma on
Yeah.
Juneteenth. If y'all need to do your Googles about why that's a bad thing. Because he's just asking for fuckery.
Ain't that much better than what the fucking Democrats pulled this week.
Yeah.
I thought that was the most. I was offended by that shit. I'm gonna keep it a
But you saw what they did.
whole
though.
lot of Virgils. I was so
my
offended
God.
with that
You
shit.
and that fucking Virgil.
They're used to it because
Not just two, but this
I'm
is
gonna
like
say it so
on
much
10.
you gonna want me to bring up Bow Wow news. That's how much I'm gonna bring that shit up.
I mean, shit. I mean, with me, when it comes to that shit, they did it for a good cause.
No, they didn't do it for a good
But
cause.
you know why they did it?
They did it because it's literally the other side. You have the full fledged again.
But
that's
you
what I
know
was
the
speaking
bill,
of.
the bill that
Yeah,
fucking...
the bill's cool. That's fine.
That's the
they
reason
could
why
have
they
did
did
that
it.
without that shit. Because again, this is what I was speaking on the last episode. There's two sides to that. You can still be an ally, but in trying to be an ally and trying to prove that you're not racist,
Right.
you can do some insensitive shit. To me, that was very insensitive. Because you know damn good well they ain't coming out doing that shit on regular. You want to impress me? Do that shit on Juneteenth. Do it on the 4th of July. Do it on the remembrance of 9/11.
They still would have been mad.
But at least I can
mean,
see consistency. Don't
yeah.
just pull it out just out of nowhere
yeah.
for pandering. Like, to
Now-
me, that's pandering.
To me personally, I know my vote really don't count in this era, in this part of the thing. But like,
Right.
if it's something that continues, then you might look at it slightly
I'll start
differently.
changing my
Exactly.
view.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if it's something that actually continues, but if it's just like a one-time, I don't know, man.
I mean, with me,
Like that's kind of sideways.
I didn't care
From my
less.
opinion.
I just knew people were gonna start kissing black people's asses. So I'm just like, fuck it. I didn't care. And they did it for a good cause, for trying to pass a bill with police reform. The thought was there. And that's all I can really say.
I mean, the thought's
I
always
said.
there, but
Yeah.
the execution is always what fucks it up too.
Yeah.
Like that shit led to them pulling up the parents from Get Out and putting the Kenta clause on them. Like you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Yeah. So you can have the most best and good intentions. You can still fail on the execution.
Oh, yeah, for
I don't
sure.
doubt they had good intentions, but it just failed on execution to me.
Yeah,
just go sign the fucking. Just go do what you got to do.
Yeah.
And they did.
Like-
They announced it. And
Yeah.
they did it.
No, I'm saying, cool, you did it. Just I don't need the
But
kids
that's
to do
all.
it.
You don't need a
That's all.
theatrics.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all
Y'all
that they
didn't want
needed.
the theatrics.
Yeah,
I mean, personally, for me, at least they gave a fuck.
But see, that's what I'm saying. To
No,
me, it didn't
definitely that.
look like they gave a fuck. It just looked
But
like
it seemed
was
like they were
pandering to
clowning
get
it.
us. Yeah.
I
Almost.
know what y'all mean. I know what y'all mean.
Like I said, if it's something that continues, you
Then
know what I
cool.
mean? Then that's cool.
Wear this shit on 4th of July
Yeah.
to show me it's real. You wear it on 4th of July, cool.
or
I'll-
on Juneteenth. I mean, just
I wouldn't
be
even say
real.
Juneteenth because it's easy to do it on Juneteenth. Wear that shit on 4th of July.
folks would have still been mad. Either way, everyone just
Because to me, you're recognizing the fact
Yeah.
that nobody was free on 4th of July. Not everybody was free.
Yeah.
So wear that shit on 4th of July to show me that you really are down for it.
Right.
But if you just going out, you wearing it, but then you still celebrating 4th of July and you making all these comments, this is the day of our nation's freedom. What have you fucking learned? Because we're telling you the whole nation ain't free.
Yeah. I get you.
So that's where I'm getting
get
at.
you.
Yeah.
I get you. With me, I wasn't really tripping about it like that.
Now, what I was proud about, this young bull, Mikey Smith, man. Round of applause to Mikey Smith. For those who don't know, Mikey Smith will be a sophomore in high school. He's from the 2023 class. He plays basketball. I think he's top 3 or top 5 ranked for his class. They actually just brought out some more rankings. Bronny's actually number 24 in his class. So
Really?
He's actually rising. Yeah, like he's...
Wow. Yeah. He's going up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But Mikey Smith made big time news. He's from San Diego, and when he tweeted out, going to an HBCU wouldn't be too bad.
Really?
And he put the eye emojis. For those who have talked with me on a personal level, I have always stated it would be incredible if not only were the D1 talent leaving college to go to the pros and find ways to not even deal with the NCAA.
right.
It would be something completely as an alternative. They just start packing up saying we're going to HBCUs. But I do recognize the hardships that come with it. The HBCUs don't have the same funding that these big schools have. The programs for them aren't there. Like, it's just, it all boils down to the haves and the have-nots.
And the TV, too.
And
that has
the
a lot
TV
to do
deals,
with it.
yeah.
Exposure is everything.
Right. But all it's going to take is just one to dictate and start changing that narrative. Because all you need is somebody that's a top 5, and you're going to want to see him go up against some certain talent.
Right.
And you got to remember, those bigger schools got to pay the smaller schools to play them.
Yeah.
So not only does he get a chance to be on TV as a result, but the school will get money.
This is true.
So it's one of those domino effects where it's always going to start off slow in the beginning, but to get to where we need to get to with the end game, the payoff is so high. Like, it's great.
Definitely.
So he tweeted that out, and then I'm not going to read the whole thing he put on Instagram, but on Instagram he doubled down on it. Said, this has been a thought for years. Now, let me remind you, he's going to be a sophomore in high school. Which means he's no more than 15
What
years old.
position does he play?
He's a 6'1" guard.
Oh, wow.
Which means he's likely still going to grow.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah. It's one of the reasons why I don't like ranking high schoolers.
Yeah.
It's like they're not even close
Right.
to their Final Form, fam. Like,
Yeah, nah, for real. It's just like a right now type thing. Like, literally, right now.
exactly.
Pretty much.
Next week it's going to be different.
Right.
like,
He could get injured.
Yeah, this has been a thought
or
for
fucking
years.
grow 6 inches, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. This didn't just recently pop up in my head. What a lot of coaches don't understand is that we don't need them. We control our own narrative.
Yeah, duh.
Nah, it ain't about that. For a 14 or 15-year-old to say that,
To figure that out.
Yeah. That's big.
like
young?
he said, he's marking his line in the sand right now as a 14 or 15-year-old that most adults won't even mark in the sand with their employers. So I know what you're saying. Where but for a
They should
14 or 15-year-old
figure that out.
to not even figure out, but to say it. It's not even about figuring out. We all know it.
Yeah.
We know that you can bullshit us
Pretty
to say
much
we pay attention to college ball for the rivalries, for the coaches. No, I don't tune in for that. I want to see who's playing.
Yeah.
These kids have windows for up to 4 years, 5 years if they're red shirts. Like, they don't have much time.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't give a fuck. We write our own stories. We determine what the next page in life is going to be. Why does it always have to be the big universities? Why does it always have to be the big names? Have you ever thought about helping your own people? We are the reason that these schools have such big names and such good history. But in the end, what do we get out of it? What a lot of top-level athletes don't understand is if you're a pro, then you're a pro no matter what college you go to. And he keeps going on and on.
That's
Salute
a
that
thing.
young man.
Yeah.
That's a ding.
That's a ding for that ass.
Like, for real.
I mean, he gets it.
And then I love what he says down here. I just wanted to let everybody know that I am riding for my people. I'm 10 toes behind the black community. Any way I can help or make a change in the black community, best believe I'm going to do that. Only God knows what the future holds. But when that time does come that I have to narrow my schools down to whatever number it is, there will be multiple HBCUs on that list. And they won't just be there for a show.
There you go.
All it takes is one to wake up.
Man, salute that young man.
And like I said, this isn't
For real.
this isn't something that's uncommon right now. There's a lot of college athletes that are looking around realizing that, oh, my coach got a lot to say about team values and buying in team. Where the fuck he at when all this shit going on? I mean, you hear about what's going on with Iowa and the strength coach. They coming out with stories about how this man making $800,000 a year was coming out just bad mouthing these kids, saying, "Oh, you just gonna go back to the ghetto."
Wow.
Like surprising.
I control your destiny. Like just bad mouthing the fuck out of them.
Wow.
There's a coach at Clemson that they're accusing of using the hard ER. Dabo Sweeney coming out talking about, "Oh, we must stand together because in Jesus." No, I don't want to hear that shit right now. Jesus flipped tables. What you gonna do?
Lightly turn it over.
Because it ain't working. No,
Yeah,
like
serious.
I said, DeAndre Hopkins and Deshaun Watson making statements that they are in regards to like a lot of these kids there realizing we have the power. No coincidence USC's letting Reggie Bush back in.
I was about to say that's a round of applause.
The 10-year ban is off now.
Yeah.
You better get back his
They
fucking
lifted
Heisman
that
trophy.
shit.
And I tell you, give him his Heisman.
Give back his fucking Heisman trophy. I don't know why he gave it back anyway. Should have held it. What were they gonna do if he didn't give it back?
Reggie Bush should have. I'm gonna tell you
Call
right
the
now.
cops?
This is what I've been saying for years. Reggie Bush should have walked in that fucking office with the Heisman. Said, "You want this shit? Then go get back every single dollar you motherfuckers made off of me,
Shit.
and take all that shit back. When you do that, you get this fucking
You
trophy. And I'll
kidding
walk
me?
my ass out the fucking office.
Yeah.
All
Kiss
them
my ass.
All them jersey sales?
Exactly.
Being on the cover of the fucking
Because you know
NCAA?
why? You know where all that money went.
Come on, man.
The money didn't just funnel to all the NCAA officials.
Can't
It went
pay
to
him
paying
back. You kidding
employees.
Yeah.
Shit.
Nah, fuck out of here.
Give back his. Again, to this day, I do not know why
That
he
situation's
gave
ridiculous,
that.
man.
Why he gave that trophy back? He
Nah.
earned that
Nah,
shit.
seriously.
He was one of the best college athletes I've ever watched.
Go
man.
on YouTube and fucking look
Yeah.
that shit up.
He was by far one
Like,
of
for
the
real.
best fucking college running backs I've ever watched.
And I'm gonna double down. While you at it, give the Fab Five their banners back.
How about that?
Nah.
No, do that shit. Give the Fab Five their banners back. Because what's the crime for? How did they cheat? All they were doing was getting money to buy pizza.
Okay, that part, definitely, I agree with you. But the timeout, nah, they don't get that shit back, bro. they don't get the timeout back.
It didn't matter. The timeout remained. The banners weren't for that. They still lost the
No,
it was
I
the
got
final
you.
four banners.
I got you.
Give
I'm
them their
fucking-
banners back.
You
Yeah.
said the timeout canceled all that shit.
The timeout cancels
timeout?
everything.
The timeout still
Chris
the
Webber,
timeout still
he
gonna
don't
be jokes.
deserve no, you know what I mean, benefit of the doubt shit. Nah, I'm cool.
Timeout's still gonna be jokes, but at the same time, all these other students that's out here committing crimes and I don't even call them crimes. They just going against NCAA laws.
No, I feel
They're
you.
just trying to eat.
And you're not doing shit for them. Nah, give the Fab Five their banners back.
No, I got you. I'm
And
fucking
cut
around.
them a fucking check for every dollar that you made off them black socks when they were playing.
Yup.
No.
Like, that's what I'm at with
NCAA.
NCAA. NCAA gonna fucking wake up one
Yeah.
way or the
I
other.
mean, they already starting to wake up and they're resisting it. It's
Yeah.
like, dude,
Yeah.
you can wake up
Seriously.
eventually and pay these fucking kids.
It's getting closer and closer to kickoff time,
Shit.
and some of these campuses still ain't opening up. You're gonna need these players more than they need you. Starting ready, get ready
Think
to cut them
about it.
checks.
Just think about it.
Yeah. Well, the NBA's back. Officially.
Hey,
Officially.
Oh, it's back?
I mean, I guess.
Oh, we back?
It's going to be at Disneyland,
we ain't
bro.
bad. We bike.
We bike.
We back. It's going to be at Disney World, baby.
Yeah, July 31st.
The happiest place in the world, Craig.
Yeah, they just
On
can't
Earth.
go on in. They just can't.
shit.
They can't go on the rides.
Whatever.
What'd you say?
They can't go on the rides. They
Well,
already made that clear.
well,
Because all the
obviously.
families are going along with them.
Oh,
They're not going to take them for
man.
like 3 months and not have them around their families.
Yeah.
The families are going with them. But they can't do the rides and all that, whatnot, whatever.
I'm telling you, whoever wins, they need to have the parade at Disney World.
I'm sure it'll be opened up by then.
I'm just saying.
go ahead.
Have the
You're already
glue.
there.
Fuck it.
Just run out the gym because they're going to be doing it. Well, they're going to do it at IMG Academy. I think we spoke on that last week. But they're going to do it at IMG Academy, which is in Sarasota.
Oh, okay.
So it's like right between the Orlando area.
Yeah.
Yeah, just win the fucking championship and just run right out next to them next bus and just take the bus all the way to Orlando. It's only a 55-minute trip.
And then and be all drunk as fuck.
Hell yeah. Ain't no fans in the crowd. Shit.
I'm telling you.
We know that ain't
And then
Gatorade
open
no
up
bottles
Disney
going to be
World.
at Disney World.
Have strippers there and have.
Goddamn.
I'm telling you, fuck it. Fuck it.
Hey, speaking of having strippers there, bro, I follow a lot of people fucking wild out, right? On IG and shit.
Yeah.
Tell me why I've been seeing strippers wearing fucking masks, bro.
I mean, yeah.
Gotta stay clean.
I mean, I'm saying
Hey.
social distancing.
Hey, man.
Ass is still got to shake.
Yeah,
Gotta be clean.
got to.
Yeah.
Wipe your ass.
Yeah, ask them how they feel about it. They going for them motherfuckers looking at all them bills. I need that. So let me put this
Right.
mask on.
I need that. Facts.
Facts.
But okay, so this is how it's gonna work. Of course, there's 30 NBA teams. Only 22 are going. They told the other 8 teams, yeah, y'all too far behind. Stay the fuck back. We don't
Yeah,
want
like
to
for show.
But I guess what they're going to do with those 8 teams, some of them are going to try to work out some co-op practices and scrimmages.
Oh.
So they're not going to be regulated by the NBA. They're not going to count, but it's just a way for them to stay competitive, keep
Okay, so
moving.
like pickup games.
Yeah,
kind of.
Yeah, just
So they could
scrimmages.
be, so they'd be on TV too, or
Probably
I hope
not.
it would.
I mean, it'd be tight if it was, but
Yeah,
Be
I
real
doubt it's
probably
gonna be on the
not.
major
Yeah.
TV, but shit, bring NBA League
Oh,
Pass
yeah.
right back. I'll watch that shit
for
too.
sure.
Yeah, because some of these games I'm not gonna watch for them to play in. Like they're gonna start. There's gonna be 8 quote unquote regular season games. I don't know if they're gonna count for the records, but it's just get everybody's feet back wet.
yeah.
Okay.
Some of those games I'm not gonna care about because just give me to the playoffs. That's all I care. So if you do
Yeah.
these scrimmages for the teams that are already eliminated, I might watch that too because it doesn't matter, you know? Mm-hmm. So that's going to take place August 16th to the 17th is when they're going to have those tournament play-ins. So basically those 8 games for the West are going to determine which teams get to bump up to fight for that 8th seed.
Yeah.
Of course, in the East, there's only going to be one team, which is the Wizards, fighting for that 8th seed.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that'll be that. August 18th will be the first round of the playoffs. September 1st will be the semifinals. September 15th is the conference finals. And then September 30th will be the finals. And if there is a Game 7, it'll be on October 12th.
Wow, that'd be right
Which
when
is
the
a special
NFL
day for Martine.
It's my birthday.
Hey.
And I gotta admit, man, playoff basketball with the beginning of NFL regular season football.
Oh, yeah.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Baseball, you done fucked up your own damn bag. That's all I'm gonna say because look, while that's going on, remember the NHL gonna be in their playoffs.
Yeah.
Gives a fuck about baseball. I don't care.
Yeah.
I ain't care about baseball anyways.
I was gonna say, like, you guys didn't trip on it anyways, but then
Yeah.
fucking, the fact that the season is so fucking long, it's like,
Yeah.
bruh, no one's gonna pay attention at all to these games. But I promise you though, if they do let fans in, them shits is still gonna get packed. Or at least as much as
Oh, of
possible.
course they will.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But on any given night, like, come on, man. The NBA just saved me from watching Jaguars versus Titans again on Thursday night. Now I don't have to watch the shit. Look, you saved me.
Yeah.
I love this league so much, man.
Right.
It's beautiful. And there's a bunch of motherfuckers talking about, oh, whoever wins it don't count. Well, fuck it, don't.
No, fuck.
The asterisk.
Kiss my ass.
If you're a Lakers fan, yeah.
Nah, but nah, dude, not at all.
Skip Bayless already talking
I
that
said,
bullshit.
Yeah, like I said before, dog. I mean, it's an even playing field. Everybody had to take the break. Everybody had a fucking quarantine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally even.
Yeah.
Starting from zero. You know what I mean? Other than the ranking,
Yeah.
you're basically starting from zero.
I like the extended roster space, too.
Yeah,
Which means because
they've been talking about that.
They're doing all that because, you know, they're also thinking worst case scenario, some of these guys do test positive still.
Yeah.
And obviously you're not going to have time to just let the motherfuckers walk. You got to get a replacement body.
Right.
So they're extending the roster. The first thing that came to mind was, oh, we could get Boogie back. I like that. I need that.
Yeah, I need that. I need that.
And shouts out to Boogie. Boogie got that dude from Sacramento fired too.
Oh,
The most poetic justice.
Yup, the fucking their announcers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, yeah.
The one that was talking shit about him all those years, and all he did was just set him up. Hey, what do you think about Black Lives Matter? Huh, funny you should say that. All lives matter. All right, good. Well, you're the fuck out
fired.
of here. Yeah,
Later.
Baited him and gutted his ass.
that was hilarious. Then speaking back on COVID-19 updates.
We don't know what the fuck is going on now.
I don't even know what's left
So
and what's
pretty
right
much
with
this is
that
what
shit.
happened. Woo! Like the World Health Organization.
Yeah.
They decided to come out and just say like, oh yeah, the asymptomatic shit, yo, they can't spread it. You know, that's very rare.
What kind of shit is
I read
that?
that shit. So you telling me I could have been out fucking bitches this whole time? What? The fuck? I was just like, what? And then like pretty much scientists came out and was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, everyone was going like, that's not true. So then the next day they kind of backtracked and it was just like, oh,
Nobody knows.
yeah.
Dog.
All I know is I'm not mad about these last 3 months, to be honest.
Me
Like,
neither.
me
I
neither.
mean,
Hella
like,
money.
if you think about it,
Traffic was amazing.
oh, it's
Feel me?
still amazing.
It's getting a little
Oh, it's because of your hours.
Yeah, what are your hours?
My hours is the morning up until right in the start of the afternoon. I'm out.
Okay.
Right before the 4 o'clock.
Yeah, because I get like when everybody's leaving work or you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I make
Now,
sure. I
you're
make
now
sure I
out
cut
here
that-
in
cut that
Cali.
shit.
Right.
Oh, shit, not just Cali. The whole fucking nation. Everyone's just opening up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Movie
Yeah.
theaters are coming back. I mean, I'm kind of happy about that, but like in June, like there's nothing playing. Like there's nothing playing in June. You should have opened in July. But whatever.
The asymptomatic shit is funny to me. Just because it was like they told us from jump, it was like if you're asymptomatic, it's probably even worse because you're not going to see the symptoms.
Yeah.
You can kill a lot of people.
Yeah.
And they just come up with, asymptomatic shit is rare. It ain't going to happen.
Yeah, they said it so just nonchalant too. And then scientists are coming out like, why the fuck would y'all say that shit? Like, what the fuck? But anyway,
What's wrong with you, boy?
Yeah, fuck wrong with you, boy? I need that. Anti-facts.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not mad at the last 3 months because I feel like the reason why we're here, getting changes done, as a result of the George Floyd situation, is people had those first few months to reevaluate what's going on in their lives. I think this is a whole different story if everybody's working and George Floyd just becomes another black man that's killed. Because nobody's at home watching it. Everybody's off doing their own things.
That's kind of a big deal. That was something I talked about with my coworkers and shit.
Yeah.
It's like literally you had nothing else to do but sit down in front of your TV and actually see, your laptop or social media, whatever outlet you've seen it from.
You couldn't escape it.
It's like it was. You had no other option but to look at it.
I mean,
sports is gone. They ain't doing no more TV shows. Can't go to the movies and all that shit. You literally had to digest that shit. However, if you sat through the whole 9 minutes, if you only could take so much, you had to digest it, and it had to spark something in you, which was, you on this side or you on that side? What do you want to be?
Like I said last week, it was like everything had to be set in motion with God's plan. Yeah. Like, first, Trump had to be elected again, and I know it sucks, but...
Well, not again, he got elected.
Oh, he got elected. I'm just reiterating. For the people. For the people on caffeine. Hey. So anyway, Trump needed to get elected. The pandemic had to hit. Niggas had to lose their jobs. And people had to be quarantined and shit like that. And then this had to happen. The police had to kill George Floyd and people had to wake the fuck up.
Yeah.
If you think about it, it's really a perfect storm.
Because remember...
It was a nice ingredients. Sugar, spice.
Yeah. Because remember, it was this moment. It wasn't Ahmaud Arbery that woke people up.
Because that shit, everyone was working. The shit didn't hit yet.
And the footage had just come out months after the fact. Now it got those men arrested. And... let's bring up their hearings.
They in jail.
I can't say what their hearing said because of the hard ER, but there was a lot of fucking contradictions in their statement. Number one of those being they feared for their lives, but the first shot that was actually shown, it wasn't to his hand, it was to his chest.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And then he stood over him.
Said fucking hard ER.
Fucking And then as soon as I saw that, I was like, you going to jail.
Yeah.
And the judge said flat out, we're not dismissing this. Yeah, y'all going to jail. Yeah. They had that look on their faces like, oh shit.
I mean, it's the same thing going on with the officer. More and more news keeps coming out with this whole George Floyd situation. They got an old coworker that says the two of them bump heads.
They were bumping heads while they were working together.
It wasn't just that they worked together.
Yeah.
No. They knew each other pretty well according to this source. So much so that they were on odds with each other.
Wow.
So now it's starting to look a little bit more and more premeditated. I don't know if they're going to go as far to first degree because that's going to be a hell of a try to get him on that.
Yeah, for sure.
But I will say in the streets of the public, oh, you got a problem with this motherfucker for months and all of a sudden now your knees just on his neck for 9 minutes? Nah, it's a little premeditated to me. You had some shit to get off your chest, and you weren't trying to talk it out.
But like we were saying earlier, it was like all this shit there was sugar, spice, and everything nice. All this shit had to happen for this Powerpuff Girl of a situation. I like what I did there.
You're so stupid. Wow.
It's but I'll give
wow, bro.
Hey man, this needed to happen, and then we had a whole worldwide.
You shot it off the high backboard, off the other side of the angle. It went in.
Hey, man.
It's one of the ones that swirled around. Yeah. So it went in. Yeah. We're good.
Honestly, like if you really think about it, if Hillary was in charge right now, none of this would be happening right now. Like honestly, if you really think about it, it would not be happening.
Hey, bro,
I can't say none. I'm not gonna say to the extent. I don't know.
Yo.
You know.
The viewers are calling for negative points. I think we might have to review this.
Oh, shut up. Y'all watching me.
Shit.
Anyway,
They said show Busby the door.
Well, he's kind of looking at it.
Nigga, don't throw me out like jazz. The fuck? Can we get some man today? Anyway, like I said, if Hillary was in charge, this shit wouldn't have happened. Like I'm saying, the protests and all this shit, like everyone all angry, we've been business as usual. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, I get it. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
it's open for debate. I would never say it would be to this extent. It's just open for debate.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the whole department could have still been there to catch all this shit, and for all we know, it still could have blew out of proportion, and we still would have. You know what I'm saying?
But,
So,
like I said, everything
I just don't.
happens for a
But I
reason.
agree. If what you're saying is under her watch, this wouldn't have been done out of pure negligence and ignorance. Yeah, I'll give you that.
That's
Like,
what I mean.
Yeah.
Like people want pretty much saying like on some timeline, Back to the Future shit.
Right,
This would have
right.
happened like. Say George Floyd would have died, but it would have been the same old shit as before, like at Ferguson.
Yeah.
It would have been contained in Ferguson.
I feel you.
Anyway,
But I do have a question because everything is reopening. Like, this is something I actually want to break down, especially for you. 'Cause
I'm
you
still
the big
going to the
movie-
movies.
No, but it's not just that. Like, because I've been thinking about it. I've been talking about it with some friends. Do you think the movie theaters can realistically survive all this shit?
Yeah, niggas will go to the
But
movies.
here's why I'm asking. A lot of these companies, production companies, aren't moving like that's going to survive overall. They're looking at their numbers from
All the
in-home
streaming
streaming, and they're like,
Oh, okay, yeah.
why are we putting it out there? We waiting on people to come see us when we could just give it to them.
I think with certain movies, like big blockbuster movies, like the End Games or the Fast 9 movies and shit, or like the Christopher Nolan movie Tenet, like he's not wavering. Even when the pandemic started, he was like, "Nah, I'm still gonna be hard on course with this movie." You see, people go out to the bars. You see footage, people going to the casinos. People will go to the movies.
So I'd say this. I definitely agree that those big blockbusters where it's better to be in a crowd and watch as a community.
Right.
I guarantee those aren't the ones I'm talking about. Those are for sure going to be at the movie.
That's the
theaters.
one I'm thinking of. You
But
talking
those
about that.
mid-level ones,
Oh,
the
those are
ones that
I'll
are...
give you an example. That fucking Issa Rae movie, the Issa Rae movie.
Yeah,
I forgot what it was called.
The letter or whatever it was.
You know.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the one with Lakeith Stanfield.
No, not that one. That's the Photograph.
Oh, The Photograph, I'm sorry.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about
no,
I'm talking about the comedy
the dating movie one.
The dating movie
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
Indian dude.
Yeah.
Me and my aunt watched that shit on Netflix because it was supposed to come out in the movie theater. And I was
Yep.
like, yeah, I'm going to go see that. But then when it came out on Netflix and I watched... Oh, yeah, Lovebirds. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Hey.
That's a ding sound wave.
Soundwave on it tonight. Shit.
On it, shit. Yeah, Lovebirds. Yeah, when I watched that shit, I was just like, me and my aunt were watching it, and we were going like, yeah, I saved money watching this shit. Because it was 90 minutes. And second of all, it was like, it had its moments,
it
but it was
wasn't-
forgettable.
It wasn't the best movie, but it's better when you watch it with a date.
Yeah.
Like, it was... Larissa and I got through it because it was like, we could relate to certain situations. So it made it that much more funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah, watching it with your aunt, I don't think it's going to...
No, not the aunt, but like the whole movie experience, like watching it. Like as
Oh,
a
yeah,
whole overall movie.
If I paid shit to go sit in the
Yeah,
movie
I
theater,
would have. Yeah, I would have been like, I saved
Yeah.
money watching that shit.
But I bring that up because there's a lot more of those than there are the blockbusters. Because
Yeah.
remember, when the
Yeah,
movies
no,
drop
you're
on the
right.
same day, blockbusters aren't going up against blockbusters for the most part. They kind of have that shit kind of designed where it's like, all right, that big movie's gonna go first. We're just gonna follow up the week after.
Like horror movies, like, I think certain horror movies.
Like it's actually like a schedule and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, there's a
I get
schedule
you.
for that.
Yeah.
What I was thinking though, and I was telling friends, was that if the theaters are smart, they'll start backing away from just the overall movie only experience. They can still show off blockbusters and whatnot, but they can also start getting into some other stuff to make it community oriented. Best perfect case, start doing live host parties for sporting events.
They do that
I
already.
think they do that.
But
do
no,
that.
no.
Like,
now
put it on
take
the
it to
forefront. Okay, I
Put it
get
on
you.
the forefront because
Yeah.
let's think about it. Not everybody has the money to go take a family of 4, let alone a family of 2,
Yeah.
to go to the actual sporting event, pay for all the concessions,
Right.
and
Shit,
do all that.
I mean, they about to be expensive as fuck at the,
Yeah.
at the theater too, man.
$100 just for
Shit.
popcorn.
but there are still
For
people
real.
that want to be in community with everybody.
Yeah, no,
So
you're right.
think about the movie theaters. And a
Yeah.
bunch of these movie theaters, you got recliner seats.
Ah.
They serve alcohol already.
Right.
They got an arcade section. So if you
Yup.
don't want to sit down for the entire thing, you got that. It's a big wide screen. Who the fuck doesn't want to watch basketball or football on a big ass wide screen?
Bro, you deserve like dings all throughout.
Hey, I'm podding tonight.
Yeah, man.
I'm podding tonight.
I need
Podding
that.
night.
I need that.
Yeah, I got you. And then on top of that, you can put out a nice array of whatever games are going on. Just get some apparel and just sell it.
Give it out a check right now.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you can get away. You can keep the theater, still have movies there, but you can make it more inclusive. Start broadcasting more and more old-time films, classic films. Trust me, I know they do it. But to make it more mainstream, more public, not just a situation where, oh, we're only showing it for this night only. Nah, show that shit for 2 months. And you get 3 showings a week, and it'll be the weekends. Okay, you pick one of the nights.
I really do think Fathom does that shit.
So, AMC.
But, I mean, AMC,
the Cinemarks and all those. Like,
yeah, exactly.
The Cinemark does that shit too.
Not to that extent, though. They just
He's talking about like really
making a
Schedule.
schedule.
Yeah,
I mean, it ain't just about just showing it. I'm talking about like,
man.
No, that's how you're going to survive, because a lot of people, it ain't even just about the movies. A lot of people are realizing, wait, I can get shit done and not leave the comfort of my home.
Mm-hmm. True.
You're gonna have to battle against that. It ain't just the fact that people are gonna want to go outside, but the only reason why people are going to want to go outside is because you took it away from them.
Pretty much.
After they go outside and they realize, okay, it's there, they're just going to go back home.
Yeah.
They're going to stay inside. And because now they gotten adapted. Like, a lot of the workout gyms, they're going to have to figure that shit out. As soon as people realize they can start doing in-home workouts with the Peloton.
Nah, man. Those gyms, that shit ain't going to stop, bro.
You're selling it short. A lot of people are realizing they could get quality in-home workouts paying $12.99 for the subscription versus paying $40 for the gym.
Folks are still
going to go to the gym.
You're missing out.
I'm not saying it's an infinite thing.
I get what you're saying too, bro.
But again, it's not like it's going to wipe out at the beginning. But these are domino effects. When people start realizing they don't have to. Why am I going to go to the gym and wait 2 or 3 minutes in between my sets because somebody else is going when I can go home and get a full workout done in 40 minutes by myself?
I mean, yeah. But
see, you're thinking logically.
You're thinking too logically.
You know
people are idiots. Like,
if people are idiots, then this shit wouldn't be taking place for what's going down.
People are still going to the gym, even when the shit.
I understand people are going to the gym, but what I'm saying is there is a community that's waking up, realizing the same community, type of community that's waking up, saying, "Oh wait, police are actually brutalizing people."
Oh, okay. You want to go there? I got you.
People are waking up to realize their situations. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have to go to the gym to get a quality workout. Oh, wait a minute. They had everything locked down, but they said we could get exercise. I love walking around my neighborhood seeing mountains. I don't have to be on the treadmill and be somewhere else to do the mountains.
Yeah.
It's the little things where eventually it's going to start building up.
Yeah, no,
that's what I'm getting at. So they got to find ways to adapt to keep it open, because gyms are going to be gyms. Movie theaters, they're going to stay open. They're not going to close.
Right.
But you got to keep the money coming in, because it's not going to be the same. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, I get that. Oh, especially with all this. But I'm telling you right now, people like my mom was telling me, "Oh, people ain't going to go to the movie theaters." I'm like, yes, the fuck they are.
People can go to movie theaters just to get the air conditioning.
Wait, hold on. You said your mom said that?
My mom said no one's going to go to the movie theaters.
And you said yes, the fuck they are?
Yes, I did.
To your mom?
Yeah, we have that kind of relationship.
That's cool.
Yeah, I said yes, they are.
Like, that's cool. When yes, they are, or yes, the fuck they are.
Yes, the fuck they are.
Okay.
Like, trust me. When I saw how people are going to the bars, how they're going to the clubs, they're gonna go to the movies because it's nothing like a movie experience. Yeah. Especially with these big time blockbuster movies. Oh, they're going. And
I mean, if you think about it, if y'all watch Endgame from home when it first came out, definitely not the same.
You had to watch that with a group of people and shit.
Seriously.
But I mean, but from this aspect, imagine. Okay, listen. What's the plan that AMC has in terms of that monthly subscription that you got?
What plan? The fucking
whatever the monthly subscription is that you.
The stub shit. Like what do you mean? Like all together?
What comes with it? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, like fucking popcorn, free popcorn. The fucking $6 Tuesday.
Well, how many movies can you?
Oh, endless. Depending on what kind of shit I get.
Okay, now think about this. For an extra $10 or $15 more a month, you can come into our movie theater 3 to 4 times to watch sporting events, and we'll check you in.
Yeah, I think they have. Yeah, they could probably implement.
You see what I'm saying? You see how different that shit is?
Yeah.
Now you're getting people to come in for multiple reasons. That's what I'm saying. They have to adapt. Otherwise, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
They can make it work.
Like you can have 3 setups just for sports.
But you can't rely on the old system anymore. The old system's going to get torn down.
I think AMC's going to figure that shit out because they're hanging on by a
I hope
thread.
they do.
They're hanging on by a thread. Like they pretty much all the movie theaters right now are really basking on Tenet. On that Christopher Nolan, they're really putting all their hands in the basket on that. Tenet might save the movie business.
I'm saying I hope they do because I got stock on some of them motherfuckers. That shit ain't been looking good the past couple weeks. I need that shit to come up.
Well, yeah, man.
Shit.
As soon as Gavin Newsom said, "Hey, movie theaters are open," they'll just like,
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening.
Yeah.
Everybody
yes,
stay calm.
like so.
Everybody
They're like,
stay
"No,
calm.
bring the movie." Because the
What's
first movie is going to show up for some
procedure?
Russell Crowe movie. That's like the first, but it drops in July. That's why I don't understand them opening in June because there's nothing playing
It's just to get it open.
Yeah, to get it going.
to get it going.
You don't want to wait. You don't want to wait
Yeah.
until it's time to open and your technology's fucked up because it hasn't been running.
Oh yeah, so they got to
So now you just
rehire
want-
You
people.
gotta
Yeah.
get it back in the flow.
Yeah.
They got to rehire people. They
Trying
got
out ways when the big shit does start popping off.
Damn, I really wanted to see Fast 9 too.
Wait another year.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's still gonna come out.
I know, but
so,
I was ready for it.
You know,
Yeah,
I was ready to watch the finals this week.
I was ready to watch
Yeah,
Black
I'll
Widow.
watch it in September. Like,
Shit.
Wonder Woman was supposed to come out last week. Fuck.
I wasn't gonna see that.
Oh, well.
I was gonna wait to see it when it came out. Some of them shits like that's just
Like,
me though.
oh, well.
Because you gotta remember, I'm a casual moviegoer.
yeah, same.
And that's the majority of people.
I'm probably
majority of
more
people
casual.
ain't. Majority of
Yeah.
people don't have the movie passes.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
it's
After Endgame, that was
you just gotta find ways to adapt, man.
Endgame was the last big movie to come out, like the huge blockbuster movie where everyone and their mom went to go see that
Star Wars.
Yeah.
As much as you didn't like it,
Star Wars.
shit. Okay, when I meant expectations, that's what I meant.
I don't know what your expectations were. For
When,
Star
no,
Wars.
I'm trying to say expectations when like people didn't want to have Endgame spoiled and all that other shit. That's what I meant.
People want
The
Star Wars
kind of same thing.
Yeah.
But it didn't make billions of dollars. It didn't make billions of dollars like fucking Endgame in like the first week.
that's because it wasn't as good. You
Exactly.
pointed that out.
Yeah.
But still,
But going into that, it wasn't like people wanted to have Star Wars
everybody
spoiled.
wanted to watch that. Everybody
Yeah.
wanted to see it for themselves. You know what I
Star
mean?
Wars was
Like,
the last big one.
Yeah, probably Star Wars, right?
Endgame is just because of how you critically acclaim it, but Star Wars was.
But
the last
it was like a big ass event. That's what I meant with
big.
Endgame.
No, Star Wars is a big ass event.
Well-
For all we know, this is the last chapter of the Skywalkers.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I was watching this behind the scenes shit of Revenge of the Sith, and George Lucas said flat out it was supposed to be 6 films. It's supposed to be watched from episode 1 to episode 6. Episode 6 is the end of the Skywalker saga. I was like,
No.
You thought.
You thought.
I went back. I was watching Cinema Sins on YouTube.
Yeah.
I found Cinema Wins,
So, oh yeah, that.
and
that
dude
one.
actually did it on all the Star Wars.
Including Rise of Skywalker.
You know, on all of them. And I watched this commentary for the prequel ones. Mm-hmm. I'm actually gonna go back and watch the prequel ones, taking his commentary into advice.
Even with episode 1.
Because what he was saying was there's a lot of shit that actually like connects, and it really is a prequel. Like it's even a prequel for its own series. Like Qui-Gon sets up immediately how you feel about the Jedi by the time episode 3 kicks in. You're realizing they're very, very cocky. They're not as well prepared as you think they are. Because Qui-Gon sees it from that, like little shit like that, where you actually have to pay attention to the story.
What's his name?
Like he exposes that from jump because there's a reason why he's not on the council. He don't buy into the bullshit.
Ah,
Like that. But it's that little feed
And there was
that
another thing. Well, go on.
it's that little seed that kicks in Attack of the Clones. As boring as it is, he did bring up the point that because Obi-Wan wasn't supposed to be his wasn't supposed to be Anakin's master, he doesn't know how to train him.
Yeah.
He said in retrospect, it's
Point
like
out.
it's like a C+ student trying to tutor an A+ student that's gifted.
Yep.
He doesn't know what to do
okay,
with them,
yeah.
so all he
Someone
can do
made
is
a-
say, "You need to follow the rules on how I do it." But he's not giving him the room to grow and learn why. It's
Someone
just
made
you
a
do
great-
it, and that's what it is.
Someone made a great point.
right.
The guy who did Clone Wars, he kind of broke it down on like the Disney Plus behind the scenes shit. He pretty much said that Qui-Gon was supposed to be that father figure for Anakin.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be that father figure for Anakin and shit. So then when he died, Obi-Wan comes in and he told Qui-Gon like, man, fuck this little nigga.
Yeah.
We ain't trying to. So the only reason why he's training Anakin is because my master told me to, and I promised him. It's not because I actually cared about you.
It's basically because I had to.
Yeah,
type shit.
Yeah, and pretty much he was saying Anakin looked at him as a brother. He didn't look at him as a father. So then when shit started going down, he was like,
Right.
well, fuck him. I mean, yeah, I kind of knew that part, but
Star Wars really, when you boil it down to it, Star Wars is just the lack of father figures.
pretty much.
Shit.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No father figures around. No role models.
No role models. Shout out to J. Cole.
Don't want to be
Shit.
Anakin. Don't want to
like
be
I said,
saved.
watching Cinema Wins, I do want to go back and watch the prequel now that I'm kind of seeing.
But episode 1's still bad.
No, it definitely is. But he was also bringing some things out where he's like, I mean, if you like high intense action, like why would you not like the pod race? Like it's there.
The pod race
It's there
is
for
hard.
you.
The great only two good things about episode 1 was the lightsaber battles and then the pod race scene. Everything else.
But then he was even bringing up too how in episode 3, it really isn't Anakin. He just like we joke around like he did it for the pussy. It's not that.
He did it for the pussy.
It's the fact that if you remember when they go save Palpatine the first time, and he goes, "You should have killed him." He goes, "Not the Jedi way," and he goes, he was too dangerous." Mm-hmm. Well, when he goes and Mace Windu has him caught down, what's the thing Mace Windu says? He's too dangerous to keep alive.
Yep.
So that's when Anakin realizes what the fuck is the difference between the Jedi and the Sith, because you still do the same shit. And that's when he makes his choice, because his choice in his mind is, your choice is keeping me away from saving the one I love. Mm-hmm. So even though his choice might be fucked up, you're in my way. I can't run the risk. And that's like, it was some more shit. I was like, damn, I didn't even think about it from that angle.
Like, George Lucas thought of it that way.
Yeah.
He's like, oh shit, I didn't even think of it that way either.
George Lucas was just cool with the blue screen, the blue and the green screen.
Oh, look at this. It Thor equals murdered dad, Iron Man, murdered dad, Gamora, Thanos' dad.
Yeah.
Lack of father figures.
Yeah.
No role models.
Yeah. Avengers in the Hood.
Avengers in the Hood.
Yeah, our favorite hood movie dude is back.
Prim's Hood Cinema, baby.
You know what movie he did before I left? You know he did Belly.
Oh,
He's doing Belly. I'm gonna watch that shit right now.
Hell yeah.
I need to watch them shits, man.
Niggas is just wild.
Niggas is just wild.
I need to watch them shits.
He a hood all-star.
He a hood also.
Shit,
man.
There's more daddy issues.
Who?
Black Panther, murdered dad.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Widow, fucked up camp.
Black Widow fucked up.
Captain America, his dad's probably in the KKK. Like,
Oh my god.
I mean,
man.
yeah, more than likely.
yeah.
You know, his little scrawny ass.
Man, he went back to the days of segregation
He
to get
went
away.
back
Like,
for pussy,
Said that
dog.
shit so casually though too. Like, yeah, probably.
He went back for pussy, man.
nah, he went back. He didn't want to worry about making America great again.
He wanted to make that pussy great again.
Nah, he wanted that.
He
wanted
wanted
that cup
back-
is only. He didn't want nobody eating his plates only pies.
He wanted, man. Leave Captain America, because Captain America was here right now, and all this police brutality going on. He would have whooped them cops' ass like a
I don't know
fucking
that.
soldier.
I don't know that.
Oh my god, bro! Put some respect on Steve Rogers' name.
I don't know that.
I don't know that.
Somebody brought up a good point when they put Captain America next to old boy from what's the Amazon series about the superheroes?
Homelander.
Homelander. They put
That's
up.
not Captain America.
Nah, that
No,
was
I know, but that was the point. People were like, "This is how Americans think America is, and this is how the
Superman.
rest of the world."
It was Superman.
Yeah, it was Superman.
Okay, they all wear the same shit to me.
Okay.
They all represent that
It's all
flag.
red and blue and fucking.
Oppression.
Oh,
They wearing the
He got
colors
a
of
cape.
oppression. Yeah.
Captain America has a shield.
Yeah.
I mean, Kumsa, whatever. Anyway,
Mama say
Mama say Makusa. Music dropped.
Ah!
Seamless transition.
I know, right?
Good job, guys.
Run the Jules Ford. Y'all listen?
I definitely did.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you why. I heard one song called "Just."
Mm-hmm. And just what ain't?
And no, it
just what
was
it?
cool. It was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Up until LP, and now I understand what JC was talking about.
That's how I've always felt about him.
Yeah.
I've always felt that way about LP. That's the reason why, like, with some of the Run the Jewels, I like Killer Mike, but then I hear that white boy, and it's just like,
Yeah.
I just don't connect with LP, which okay.
stick to producing.
Okay,
Yeah.
I played this twice. And it was the same thing each time, so there was no point in me even giving it a third attempt. It was like literally, like usually on my second listen, I can try to find something different. Something might wear down, but something else might pick up. So
Yeah.
it intrigues me enough to give it one more listen.
Yeah, no,
I
for
had
sure.
the same exact experience as my first listen, so I was like, all right, nothing's gonna change. The first 3 tracks on this project are fucking dope. Like it just sets a tone that matches what's been going on in the streets the past couple weeks.
Okay.
Like it's very aggressive, it's in your face.
Right.
Very hardcore change is gonna come type sound shit. Like it's there. Yankee and the Brave, the title says it alone. The
Right.
second one, Ooh La La, has Greg Nice, of course, a Roots collaborator, and DJ Premier. How you can go wrong with that? Number 3, Out of Sight with 2 Chainz. It's got a very, very nostalgic sample that you are going to recognize, and that shit takes you all the way up. And 2 Chainz comes in and kicks this shit. It sounds so fucking great. But for me, it was right after that 3rd track. It literally just came crashing right down.
Like, it's
Fucking nose
And then it just started going up and down.
it's like the COVID price.
Yeah.
It's like the curve got flattened. It just got flattened, right?
Yeah. What was it? Goonies vs. E.T. and Just, I like those, but Holy Kalamafuck, it was like, alright, it's there. Alright, that's cool. Never
Like,
Look
whatever.
Back, it was just like, alright. So
I was very blah on this album.
yeah, it was.
I didn't see the big deal.
I didn't have expectations going into it, but the fact that those first 3 tracks rang in my ears the way they did, I did feel disappointed when I got to the end of it, because I was like, damn, that was such a great, like, I don't know many starts that could have started like that.
War Out There Welcome.
Yeah, I just can't get into LP, man. Like, he does nothing for me as an
I
MC.
get it now.
I
completely
I've gotten
fucking
it
get
since
it.
the first one, but I kind of
Yeah.
was just like, I thought the first Run the Jewels was good.
But yeah, go ahead.
And then the second one, I was like, yeah. Third
Right.
one, I was like, yeah. And then fourth one, I was like, and I'm over it now.
Yeah, now I'll be honest with you. When I listened to it, I thought he was buried for me. Like I didn't even listen to LP. Like you know what I mean?
Right.
It was kind of like an in and out every time I listened to it. I never really focused on it.
Right.
When I got onto, like I said, I slipped onto that song as I was on the hottest tracks on Apple Music or whatever.
Yeah.
And like that one just happened to come on, and I was like, oh shit, what is it? Oh okay. I said Run the Jewels. All right, cool. I'll let it play. You know, what I mean? Like whatever.
Right.
And then it got to LP, and I was just like, no. Next.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah.
Just no.
Killer Mike did what Killer Mike does.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, I mean I couldn't expect less from him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if it fit everything that you know about Killer Mike, it was right there.
Right.
On full display.
I mean, Killer Mike's gonna be Killer Mike.
Yeah.
So
And
the only
he's
thing
a
I'm upset about
rapping-ass
with, I don't
motherfucker.
even know if it's Killer Mike's fault. The only thing I'm upset with is that I Pledge Allegiance to the Streets 3 is not on streaming, which has one of my favorite, like, in the mood for pure protest songs ever, which is Burn. It's nowhere to be found, so I'm like, oh, that sucks for y'all, but I can listen to this shit endless because I have it on my external drive.
you feel me?
Right.
When it came out, you downloaded the shit. It's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the album he did where T.I. executive produced when he first got with the Grand Hustle.
Was it I Am Rap?
Right. No. I Am Rap was independent.
Oh yeah, it was.
But it's known as Pledge 3, but it's I Pledge Allegiance to the Streets 3.
Yeah.
The way he stylized it, the E was the number 3.
Yeah.
So
Got you.
yeah. But I mean, you know, this album was, I can't even say it was just there. It literally came crashing out to the 3rd track, and I was just like,
It was like,
all right.
flatten the curve.
Yeah. And those songs will end up on playlists. I can tell you that much. I fuck with those 3 songs. Those 3 songs
Oh,
are
that's
hard.
what's up. Yeah.
Like,
I'll go back and listen to it, but like I said, I just wasn't so intrigued once I heard that one
Yeah,
track. I was just like,
I was just over
whatever.
It was
Yeah,
one of the,
yeah,
as soon as I heard it,
Whatever.
like I told you, like last week or a few weeks ago, like some albums wear out their welcome, and that album wore out its welcome.
Yeah.
So, anyway, let's talk about this nigga. Put the sticky out.
And I've been
Baby.
I got up and sitting on the toilet.
But like, do we have to?
I mean, yeah, because
Like, do we really have to?
because of who he's collaborating with. I'm not surprised.
Once again, do we have to?
I guess.
would you have betted money that it would have been... Well, fuck that. Before we even get to her,
Yeah,
That's the one I was thinking of. I totally forgot about. Yeah.
the first one
Alright.
that we heard.
All right.
Man, I remember it was,
Shit, all right.
with me and JC. Who was it? Me, you. It was me, you, and who else was
And
in
Josh.
there?
Shout out to Josh.
We're watching Boondocks, and I was just on my phone scrolling, and then I see it.
Hi, Josh.
Hey, Josh, if you're watching. I was watching it. I looked, and I just, my head just I was like, man, black folks were doing so well this week, and then I see this shit, and I was like, look at this. And I showed Josh, and then and I showed JC. We were all watching Boondocks, and JC just goes, "What do you say, JC?"
He showed it to me, and I go, he African, it don't count. And I hit play on the Boondocks. What the fuck you want me to say?
Pretty much what we're talking about is that fucking Akon is working with a lace
shit.
front. With a big ass lace front of 6'9" for the Locked Up.
Richie 60.
Yeah, Snitchy 60. And I was like, really, Akon? You really need to do that shit? Really? Like, I thought he was just joking when he said, like, oh, I'm going to work with him and get him a hit. I thought he was just joking. Nah, he was dead the fuck serious.
Now I'm gonna tell you like this, alright? Look, you always talking shit about people's hair, right?
I'm just
No,
Jay-Z.
no. Don't say just Jay-Z.
Man, I need something,
Don't say
bro.
just Jay-Z, alright, man? Because we both, me and JC, know that that's not the case. It's more than just
Facts.
Jay-Z.
I need that.
Facts.
But I'll be honest with you, when I saw that shit, I was like, motherfucker, you wearing a weave? Like, for real?
And he was doing it for attention. I knew, and it was just like, I wish I
Lace
just...
front.
Yeah, man. He was doing it for attention too. I was just
Dog,
why Akon? Why are you doing this? Why you're saving Africa? You're doing this shit in Africa. You don't need a hit record. You don't need to give him a hit record.
Like 6ix9ine, I get why he would.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes perfect fucking sense. You know what I mean? Falls in line with just about everything that he's done so far.
But hey, man, if they're cutting Akon a check for it,
man,
I
it don't even matter if he's getting paid, bro. He don't he bought a fucking city, bro.
Bought a fucking continent.
He might as well have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like real shit.
So it's like, why? Like he got Wakanda. Why does he need 6ix9ine?
That's what I'm saying.
That was disappointing to see.
Like,
that
bro,
hurt to see
you
that.
don't need this dude with the rainbow colored hair. I ain't gonna say his name. Fuck that guy.
Snitchy 60.
Fuck that guy, man.
Anyway, so then fast forward to this morning, I'm taking a shit sitting on the toilet, and I wake up, open up my Instagram. First thing I see was Nicki Minaj and old boy and 6ix9ine literally standing right next to each other.
Oh boy.
And I was like, really, Nicki? Really, Nicki?
But did it look out of place?
Nah.
It wasn't surprising. That's the sad part about it.
Nah.
It really was not surprising to me. I was like, wow.
Not at all, actually.
I was like, wow, Nicki, you really did it. I was like, and it's like, dude, so you're with you're married to a sex offender.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening.
Put your headphones in.
Come on, man. I got you. Go.
Anyway, she's married to a sex offender.
Somebody
Your brother
did.
is in jail for being a sex offender. And you are collaborating with a dude who's a registered sex offender.
Oh, he fucked with you. I didn't realize I'm plugging my damn shit in. Put your headphones in.
You had your headphones in.
No, because my headphones went out. So it's like,
shit.
so yeah, I couldn't hear it. What did you push?
Bad.
No.
I was pushing every button but the one you read.
I was just pressing everything.
Anyway, yeah, the shit's broken. The headphones are broken, period. I know. Hey,
Like, why you pressing all the wrong shit? He started laughing. It's like, oh, I got you.
Anyway, like I was saying.
I was just looking at it too.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, at the end of the day, Nicki's just surrounded by a whole bunch of sex offenders. So it's not surprising. And,
Yeah, nothing surprises me. I was just disgusted with the fact that she's like, and some of the proceeds are gonna go
Parts
to
of the proceeds are gonna go to Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, and I'm like, don't do this shit in the name of Black Lives Matter. Like, nah, that's ultimate powerful niggatry, man. Like, come on, man.
There's powerful niggardry at
Do
work.
not do that in the name of what's going on. Like,
And
How does that bullshit?
and the shit's called trolls.
Sorry.
That's what it's called. It's called trolls.
Well, you know that actually makes a lot of sense.
That makes sense. Yeah.
If what she's saying is a troll, like legit, that would make sense.
And the video's done, so they'll drop a video for it and everything, and it's dropping on Friday. I honestly could care less. They're trying to get him on the charts because that Gooba shit is literally dropping off the charts. So again, we need to thank Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande.
Yes.
Matter of fact, they need to come back in formation and stop this shit from going #1. Shit.
Hey,
They need
I wouldn't be mad.
kudos to him,
Yeah.
to who?
to both of them. But
Fuck them.
I think Justin Bieber still needs to.
No, he's talking about Bieber. And
Oh, I thought you
I
meant.
said kudos to both of them.
man.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Nicki. Shit.
Put your headphones in. Pay attention.
They're broken. Nigga.
I think Justin Bieber still has to answer for some of that shit.
What shit?
Let him come out and sing one less nigga in front of everybody.
He already answered this shit,
my
bro.
That's
God.
cool. Make it, let him do it on public. So that
But
way
he already did it in public.
No.
Do you know the story behind this shit?
he didn't feel what Marky Mark is feeling.
But he
feel
already-
it, feel it.
You already,
Oh my God.
So should I just ruin the joke and tell you about what happened? Or no?
I don't care. I was just joking. Like,
Okay.
these jokes gotta fly.
Some jokes don't. The truth needs to be set free.
Not when you come out singing one less nigga.
And then he apologized for it.
I mean, that's cool. Mark Wahlberg apologized for his shit. Still don't take away the fact he was running around chasing
And
black
Caprice.
kids. Motherfucker was chasing around like an 8-year-old. It's a 15-year-old. Fuck if you apologize or not. It's still a part of your past.
I know. And whatever. Anyway,
Whatever.
yeah, fuck that song. They need to just, whatever. And the thing is, you can
get
tell the
rid of that
machines
shit.
behind it. The machines behind it, they're really trying to make that shit work. Yeah.
What do you think about the industry getting rid of urban from its terminology?
I think the way they're doing it is kind of ridiculous.
Fucking
personally.
Grammys, bring your ass to the fucking stand.
Serious though.
Somebody
So-
did this.
I like the fact they're getting rid of urban
Yeah.
because it's just another way of saying ghetto to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But on the flip side, it's what you're implementing as a result. It don't make sense either.
It's the same shit.
Yeah,
It's the same shit, bro.
Like-
really, it's the same.
it's
fucking
very.
shit.
People are very tone deaf.
Yeah.
Like
Very.
they're not. They're making moves thinking it's going to help. And again, these are people that for what I can tell, have good intentions. But when you don't speak to anybody that's black or that you're supposed to be doing this in response to,
yeah,
it just comes off very tone deaf. Like, what's the name of the fucking the urban album?
Progressive.
What the fuck does that mean?
That's what I want to know. Why is it progressive?
Progressive album. Best progressive album.
What makes it progressive? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was a progressive contemporary album. Best progressive. What the hell does that mean?
I have no fucking clue.
What it's like? It was.
Can y'all help us out?
I don't think they know.
I mean, at least put like dots or something if you don't know or you're thinking about it. What the fuck does progressive contemporary album mean?
Does that mean Tyler Creator would have won that?
Hey, if that's what it is. But then there's the melodic one too.
Yeah, what does that one mean?
What melodic?
Instead of rap song, it's melodic rap. I guess maybe
like
that's
Drake,
like where
the Drake records.
No, they made that shit for Roddy Ricch.
Oh God.
Yep. That's a thing. That's a thing.
No.
Well, fuck you too.
Roddy, he already got a Grammy, dog.
Okay. Get another few.
He'll
own a category. That's cool. You know what I'm saying?
What was wrong with rap song to begin with? Like, there's nothing racially wrong with that. It was a rap.
Seriously.
It's a rap song that has some
melody to it.
What was
you know
urban?
what I mean? Like,
what was urban contemporary album? What's the stat? What's that mean? What's contemporary?
Nobody
urban?
knows what this shit means, man.
that's the problem.
That's
really.
why because I remember the whole thing Beyonce won for Everything Is Love for urban contemporary album, and I'm like, there was nothing contemporary about that damn album.
Well, I mean, it was kind of contemporary. Contemporary is just like in the times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like it fit.
So that's progressive.
But I guess,
That's a
man,
thing.
yeah. Now how does it get to progressive? That's my point, dog.
I don't know, man. That's the damn Grammys. They're gonna be broadcasting it from Zoom anyway. So shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's all I got.
That's what I got. What do you think? I forgot who it was.
They're probably gonna give black people fucking album of the year just because everyone's on Black Lives Matter now.
Because they feel bad.
Yep. So give Kendrick to Pimp a Butterfly. If Kendrick drops his album before when's the due date? September?
It's like October, I think.
So if he drops it out before then, yeah, he's gonna get album of the year automatically because they feel bad.
You should have got it the first time or the second time around.
No, first time with Good Kid, Mad City, he should have gotten
Well,
that.
you know that. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was the one.
And
that
Pimp
was
a Butterfly.
The one. But to Pimp a Butterfly, I mean, come on, you know how we feel.
Damn,
about
I
that.
can I mean,
like,
Bruno Mars,
know how we feel.
Yeah.
Bruno Mars, I can understand that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, Black Panther, man, I can understand. But anyway,
did you guys read the 40 interview with Rolling Stone?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't actually.
How'd that go? What'd you think?
Vincent Price.
I pressed that one earlier.
Yeah, my headphones work.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to make that clear.
Here are my thoughts on it. The whole camp has to double down and pretty much say without saying Scorpion wasn't a mistake on their part. That's basically what I got from this whole interview.
Yeah.
They have to double down and they have to say. That's why I made that tweet.
Oh
like,
yeah,
Scorpion's still a horrible album. Like,
oh okay.
No, but how he
That
ranked
makes sense.
and how he ranked the album.
Like, it's not
The
just-
fact that he put it up.
yeah,
none was the same. That was interesting.
That
to me.
shit was ridiculous, bro. Like that didn't make no fucking sense.
Like I'm gonna look at how he ranked it right now because I have it. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck? Okay, here's how he ranked it. So I want a ding, like an actual ding, Martine. I don't trust your ass.
Come on. Let me just cover up the whole board.
Anyway, he ranked it from the top. So Far Gone. Take Care as number 2. If Your Venus Is Too Late, that's number 3. So I was like, okay. He had Scorpion at 4. That's a yuck. Over None Was the Same. And Views. I was like, wow, he has Views at the bottom. I was like, that's pretty
Views for me is right in the middle.
Views is just there.
Views for me is right in the middle. Like it's
his work. I can understand it, and he has Thank Me Later last. And he didn't count More Life because it's a playlist.
See, Thank Me Later. Thank Me Later, I don't hold against 40 or Drake.
Yeah.
For the simple fact was the label rushed that shit.
They rushed
They
it.
they forced him into that position where they're like, he's too hot right now. They didn't give him the time to really develop and basically channeling So Far Gone into expanding the sound. They basically just told him, all right, you're the producers, you're good, let's go.
Yeah.
So that's what Thank Me Later came out. Because Thank Me Later, as good as some of those songs are, they sound very dated.
Very.
So,
and he had the whole superstar producers, superstar features.
Yeah.
You know.
So to me, it's not their fault. That's literally the debut album. That's the album you have no control over when it comes to the label. Like, you know,
Right.
I get
you.
it.
But probably they're basing. I think 40's is basing it off like experience and like nostalgia over it.
I mean, if he's going off of experiences that go across with the recordings of those albums, then for sure. Like, it goes to the point of it just goes to the point of somebody else's list. It's like I can disagree, but I'm not gonna say you're wrong.
And
like,
I think he had.
I don't know what you were doing.
And he probably had views
Right.
at the bottom because that's when the whole Meek Mill shit happened.
Yeah,
and that's probably why he felt the type of way. But yeah, Scorpion over, none was the same. That,
like I said, that just tells me they got to double down on the fact that they can't admit that everything that went around Scorpion they did wrong.
Yeah,
if you put Scorpion last, that admits that,
or maybe
we fucked that whole process up.
Yeah. They can't admit, especially how 40, when they mentioned the whole Pusha T shit, he was just like, yeah, you know, he did the whole Drake passive aggressive shit.
Seriously though, dude.
He did a whole Drake passive aggressive shit.
That quote was ridiculous.
Well, what did he say? He was like, well,
he was basically saying the same thing like Drake said. Yeah, he was basically doubling down on what Drake said.
Yeah.
Well, I get it from his standpoint.
Well,
from his standpoint.
For him to be upset about it, yeah.
I get where he's coming from.
Yeah, no,
he's the one that touched over.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I shouldn't laugh at that.
What did he say right there? What's the comment say?
Say what you talking about.
Oh.
I don't even know what we talking about when you put that, man.
So we're talking about 40 and, you know, his interview with
the Rolling Stones interview.
No, him being passive aggressive, I understand.
I mean, obviously.
He caught the stray.
Right.
For no reason.
Yeah.
I mean, there was an actual reason, but yeah. But
in my eyes, it was to big him up, but it just came across that you just throwing haymakers at everybody, so fuck it, you get it too.
Yeah.
To me, I still took it as he was bigging him up. Mm-hmm. As sick as it sounds, because he was telling,
like, wait, how?
Because he was telling Drake when he goes, when your buddy goes, what are you going to do? Because he has your sound, he takes it with him.
Yeah.
So on one end it's fucked up, but on the other hand, it's like that's a compliment. Like, yeah, I control your sound, man. What does happen if I go? What are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like,
he pretty much said that in the interview too.
Yeah, I get you.
And he was saying for Pusha, that's another W because they can't let that shit go.
No, yeah.
Seriously,
he lives rent free.
Like it's been 2 years now.
Yeah,
we had a whole revolution going on.
Yeah.
A revolution's going on right now. Pandemic.
Still talking about it.
And you guys still feel away. They still can't. Ugh.
I mean, he was
he
was a part of the conversation just in social media in general because, you know, people start realizing what they were missing on To Pimp a Butterfly after seeing what's been going on. Mm-hmm. A lot of people are saying, you know, I could blast Kendrick, I can blast Cole, Crit, I can blast all them.
Really?
I can't blast Drake right now because Drake ain't
saw
got
the
them
group
songs.
chat?
Oh, yeah, no.
And it's like...
Someone said, I think
I was
Company
being
Man.
facetious.
Can't even spell that.
You're right, I can't. You're right, I can't. Anyway.
No, because at Company Man said flat out, how much Drake are you not listening to right now? And I was just like, damn, I wasn't even thinking about Drake during the whole shit. I was not thinking about him like that. I'm like, yeah, you can't listen to that Tootsie Slide right now.
Mm-mm.
I mean, it's still up in top 10, which is, you know, somebody's listening to it.
I mean, someone's listening, but in
terms
of,
on the radio.
I'm not looking at people tearing down the police precinct.
And go left foot up, right foot slide.
Although I won't lie, like when you actually say it as it's burning, that actually sounds kind of fly. Motherfuckers burn that shit.
And do his dance. Right foot slide.
That shit actually kind of sound fire.
With everything fire behind them. Nah, but I'm serious. Like when I did my little playlist, I go to artists that really talk about that shit. So I was like, yes. I had Michael, I had Pac, I had Kendrick. Who was pretty much my Hove had some tracks, and I'm like, pretty much all my Hove. Nas, of course, and even Kanye, and I was like, damn, they always
people is saying some shit,
saying some
like
real
legit
shit.
saying
Drake don't got
things.
that. Drake don't got that
Nope.
shit.
Drake has timeless music, but it's not the music that calls for time for civil unrest and change.
Or
definitely
tear
not.
gas sprayed at you. I don't want to hear fucking God's Plan when tear gas is getting sprayed at me.
Like motherfuckers is burning shit. It ain't time for me to simp about Marvin's Room. Like,
right.
It's not that.
He really don't got those songs at all. Wale has a song that kind of talks about it. Meek Mill does.
Yeah.
Rick Ross. Fucking
they all do.
They all do except for him.
And Meek just dropped one too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, think about Lil Baby's on the charts right now for a song that is that's not a pop. It's not a club record.
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
It's one of those introspective songs for his standards.
Wait, which one?
The one he just dropped. I think it's on the deluxe version.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Is My Turn or some shit
Something
like that?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, that is true. Lil Baby, Drake ain't out here and then he
fact checks.
Well, you niggas, caffeine. Do the fact checks. Why is Lil Baby on the charts right now?
Help me.
Help me, nigga. I know y'all still watching. Somehow, some way. Nah, but seriously, like, you don't want to listen to Drake during this whole shit. When I saw that
Emotionally
tweet,
Scarred.
there you go.
Emotionally Scarred is up there. Lil Durk's one of his tracks that's off the latest project. It's one of those same sounding songs. Like, it ain't no club. Like, so these guys actually have these types of records.
Yeah.
Denzel Curry has a record about it.
Yeah.
That's what's
It's
up.
like, because you really think Drake don't have those records?
Nope.
You really don't. And he's supposed to be
Like those socially conscious records. Like, that's the ones we're talking about.
Yeah.
And he said on 100, he's like, I could have half your fans if I talk about that social conscience shit.
Well, you should.
I mean, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
That makes you think. And then people think, you think Drake's gonna like scrap the album this year because
Because of
Nah,
stuff
he's
that's
gearing
going
up
on.
for. I would imagine he's gearing up for July. Like everything's literally opening up in July.
Oh, okay. I get what
Like,
you're saying.
he's-
Like, if that's going to be like the
he's-
first one to come out,
Yeah.
I get you.
Big Sean
I get
still
you.
needs to come out, man. I'm still waiting on that for Detroit 2.
Yep.
I'm still waiting on that. Like, he did that
Yeah.
little teaser trailer back in March and then nothing. So he's probably.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
Is he still on Def Jam?
he did the teaser trailer in
Yeah.
March, and at the end of the March,
I blame
we
Def
had.
Jam. I blame Def Jam.
Okay, but there's COVID. So
There's something called
like I don't know. I don't know if you're familiar with
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah.
you know, kind of.
I don't know what his album sound like, but if his album sound like outside and people was inside,
I mean, he
like,
said in an interview that he
Boy.
already sent the cover art to like Drake and Kendrick and Cole and shit. So like,
the track list.
and the cover art. He
Yeah,
said
yeah,
the track
so-
list and the cover
yeah.
art. So it's like it's probably done. So I don't know what you're waiting on.
Waiting for people to come outside. Remember, a lot of these albums don't sound good with people being inside. You can't
Seriously.
you can't just listen to music when you're inside.
Well, I
Like,
think that's what Russ was saying in interviews. Like people need to read the room and start dropping some real music.
yeah. I mean, you can, but if you went into a project and you just spent a few years dedicating it to one direction, it's kind of hard for them 3 months to just try to focus it on something else.
Just gotta say, I saw
You
one.
can add some records into the mix, but you can't just change the whole direction.
I saw one
Right.
Drake fan say like, "Nah, man, don't drop it right now, man. It's not the time for a Drake album." I'm like, "Damn." So you can't drop a Drake album during the pandemic, huh? Yeah.
My favorite rapper could.
My favorite rapper did. To Pimp a Butterfly.
Well, he
My
didn't
favorite
drop
rapper
it
been
during.
dead for years, and he's still dropping shit.
You
Oh
feel
shit,
me?
this guy.
Like-
yeah.
Yeah,
And it's still relevant too.
yeah.
Shit, even them drop some shit, socially conscious shit. As, you know, it's like, wow, all my favorite rappers except for Drake. Yeah.
Well, that's what you get for having him be one of your favorite rappers.
You feel me?
I'm just saying. Thank you.
You can like him for every other reason that's possible and it's cool, but when it comes down to the protests and stuff, like
For that real shit. What
Yeah,
we've all been
nah,
talking
that's the
about.
you have
thing about
nothing.
it.
You have nothing
Yeah.
to combat with, and
It's-
to me that's unfortunate. Like
He doesn't speak on real shit,
Like
bro.
yeah, at a time when you need one of your favorites to speak up and represent you at a time like this,
Yeah.
you have nothing that he can speak. And this isn't a knock on him because I mean, like say, oh, he's horrible for it. Like he did donate over $100,000.
He did drop a little a
Wait,
poem
hold
that
up,
he
hold up. Put
screenshotted.
some respect on his name.
Do you know who you
you know
watching
who I
right
am?
now? Do you know who I
Oh shit!
am? Someone said put some respect on Drake's name. Do you know who the fuck I am?
Yeah.
Google me. Twitter
Started
me.
from the bottom, now he here, but he started on Degrassi.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
I mean, he's the real hater.
Shit.
Not me.
But
Anyway,
you know,
that's
it's
what
not
I'm
it's not to
saying.
call him
Shit.
out like he has participated and done what he's done. But it's the simple fact that in times like this, you would hope that somebody who specializes in putting voice to record would at least have something that you could demonstrate to. He doesn't have one of those.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, J. Cole had Be Free. People are demanding Be Free to go out on streaming services.
Big Crit has Saturdays equal celebration.
Kendrick has, I mean,
To pimp a butterfly.
Yeah.
all right.
Like, bro. You know what I mean?
Jay-Z-
To pimp a butterfly.
Jay-Z
The
has
entire fucking album.
Murder to Excellence. Kanye has Never Let Me Down. I mean, hello?
I mean,
What does Drake have?
yeah.
I'll wait.
I'll wait.
Yeah, Caffeine, write me something. Write us something.
I'm
We're
waiting.
waiting.
Nah, don't, because we're approaching the 3
Wait, hold
hour
up.
mark. We got time.
Anyway.
Insecure.
Yeah, boy.
How'd you feel about it?
This episode?
This last episode. Episode 9.
Before the last episode.
No, this last episode. This past episode.
It felt short.
This last episode of the past episode?
Yeah, it felt short.
Okay.
The episode felt short.
No, it was half an hour.
I know, but it felt short. All the other episodes kind of go are clean, like it feel like forever. But this episode felt like it felt short to me. It felt shorter than the usual one.
Just had a lot to unpack. That's why.
Yeah, and then Molly just doing Molly shit.
That opening scene though, fam, like that shit was. I thought that was.
Lord still wins.
Oh yeah.
Never lost.
Yeah.
Lord still wins.
LeVar Ball, what?
Yeah. Lost this woman and got her right back on the couch that they split up with.
Yep, and fucking her on it. Still.
Wore that couch in.
Yup.
Well, damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, that was
That was beautiful.
that was love being made on that couch. Like,
I thought they were just gonna fuck and that was it, but nah, they're like together.
yeah, like when they were like literally like watching shows together. He's laying on her, she's rubbing his head. He's got her like they were full fledged. Like
Together.
I'm watching this shit like, nigga, is this a fucking dream? Like
I thought it was
because remember
dream.
we were talking about last week. Like nah,
Yeah.
it's just a fling. It's
Yeah,
over. Like no.
exactly.
They start the whole opening sequence off with that. I'm like,
I thought Issa was dreaming.
yeah,
I really thought she was daydreaming, but I was like, oh no, she was dead the fuck. Oh, this is real.
yeah.
This is happening?
Yeah, she's back with him. Okay.
Molly
Molly.
Hive looks like Trump supporters. Like,
shit.
They just look worse and worse every week.
They just
Every
blind as
week,
fuck.
every season.
Blind as fuck.
Well, you gotta remember, every week
I know.
Every week it goes, it just gets worse and worse. Like they keep saying it's Issa's fault that the friendship is dying.
Nah.
Issa been trying.
She
Like,
tried. She really tried.
and she just won't get out her own damn way. Like she has to be up here, and everybody has to bend
Be
down and
below
kiss her
her.
ass. And
Yep.
it's just it's not working. Like, and then her little nasty ass remark where it's like, I don't think like we're growing as people, and I don't think we match anymore. It's like, yeah, of course you don't match because she don't need you to cover for shit that you can hold over her head later on.
Yeah,
you ain't been
and-
able to have. Haven't been talking to each other for months, so you have nothing to hold over her head.
And then flat out just
No wonder
said,
you've outgrown this shit.
and then flat out said, yeah, we outgrown it. And Issa just goes like, okay.
Okay, and then she got pissed off at her for saying okay.
Wait,
Like she was
what?
waiting for her to beg and fight for it.
Like, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it just ends on that point. And I'm like, wow. So then the next episode, it turns out that Nathan, Nathan's back. And I hell forgot about him. And then it turns into a big-ass fucking love triangle next week with Nathan and Lawrence.
Like I feel,
Alright.
I feel for Nathan when he came out and said that he ghosted her because he found out he was bipolar. So
Yeah.
I figured that out. Mm-hmm. I was glad they wrote that in. That
Yeah.
definitely is a part of communities that gets taboo,
Yeah.
stereotyped in a negative way.
Right.
You're just automatically written off as crazy, and that's what it is. So I definitely like that they not only did he get brought up in the heat of a moment of them going back and forth, but it was the fact that Issa was also very empathetic,
Oh, okay.
and it wasn't
Okay.
like she like immediately like let go of the reasons why she was upset at him for ghosting her.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Wow, I didn't know.
Like,
Like,
oh,
I'm sorry.
shit,
I
that
apologize."
makes
Like,
sense.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then,
I
when,
get
and
you.
then
I
when
get
he
you.
goes and says like, "Oh yeah, because I'm with somebody right now," and then he was like, "Who the dude, the nigga you cheated on?"
Yeah,
me
no,
with?"
let's get into that. This,
I mean, if it was real, I would have said the same.
no,
shit.
no, fam. Do not subscribe to Dirty Mackin.
I
This
mean,
is,
Dirty Mac,
this
and
is-
you came back to me. I was fucking you. You guys were broke up already.
Yeah,
and then when she
nah,
said
stay
that,
in your lane.
and then when she
Stay in
said
your
that, I
lane.
would have said the same shit. I would have felt away.
Oh, so you subscribe to Dirty Mackin?
I'm not a dirty macker.
Oh, but that's Dirty Mackin.
No, what do you mean dirty macking? No, they
Dirty
didn't
Mackin
know
is
that
any-
they were back together.
Wait, time
She
out,
told
time out.
him he
Please
was back.
explain.
I know,
Please
after.
explain.
Okay, what's your definition of Dirty Mackin? Because mine is very simple.
No, I know it's very
Well,
simple.
explain yours, because that it may be why we're on two different pages right now.
Okay, what's your term of dirty macking?
My term of Dirty Mackin is anytime you gotta downplay another man to make yourself look better.
Yeah.
It's Dirty Mackin.
But then again,
Yeah.
he just said a fact. It was like, oh,
it doesn't matter if it's
the
fact
nigga
or not.
cheated
It
on
don't
him.
matter if it's fact or not.
She cheated on
If you
him.
have to downplay to make yourself look better,
It wasn't making. It was a fact though.
but it's to make himself look better.
That was
Because
make
what he's saying is, I didn't cheat on you. I'm here.
Yeah,
Like, yeah. So you have to downplay somebody else to
but
beat
he wasn't.
yourself up.
But he wasn't downplaying. He was just giving a fact.
No, I'm disappointed.
That's not disappointing. He gave a fact.
I'm giving a ding on here. It doesn't matter. That's breaking guy code.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, I mean,
That's breaking guy code.
That's
Yeah.
a ding.
No,
That's a
You
ding.
I
never
don't know
talk
the
down.
nigga.
It don't. That
It
that
don't
even makes it.
matter.
Yeah, that makes it even worse.
But if I was involved with you, and then he did disappear, okay, I'll take that back. Yeah. Well, then again, she did cheat it, so that's still a fact. That's a ding for me.
You still don't talk.
That was a
about
bootleg ding.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I saw it.
That was a bootleg
The
ding.
funny thing about it is there's a bunch of women saying like, well, he spoke facts. And I'm like, y'all the
Still
same.
facts.
But y'all the same ones that get pressed and tired when you find out another woman was talking about you that you don't know. What's the first thing they do? Tell that bitch to keep her name out, my name out her
He
mouth.
wasn't talking shit, though. He said that Issa cheated on him. That wasn't dissing him. She said that's the
But what else did he say? Because he also brought up the fact, homeboy, that wasn't working.
Oh, he said that shit too?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He
Right
said
there.
it wasn't just the whole, yeah.
He did
Did you
that
just
part.
tune
Yeah.
out?
Can you get a nope? Yeah, you can.
Yeah, nah. No. Oh, you mean,
Yeah, you can.
yeah, I mean, the old boy wasn't working? All right, well, he better not mess this shit up this time. Who the fuck is you, my nigga?
He did say
the
that
fuck
part.
out of here.
Yeah.
I take
Dirty
that
Mac and
back.
bullshit.
He did say
Yeah.
that part.
No.
I'm off the
Fuck
part
that.
when he said the nigga you cheated on me.
That was the second thing he said. By the time he reached that, I was like, this nigga in full-fledged Dirty Mac mode.
He was pissed.
That shit nasty. The Dirty Mac and rankings have changed.
The Dirty-
It is now number one. It is still LL Cool J. Number two, it is R&B singing ass Joe. And you know it for a fact. Motherfucker came out talking about, I'll do all the things your man won't do. I'll do them for you.
Michael Jackson.
I'll say Mario
remember the time
too,
video.
man.
Mario don't even come close to Joe. Joe's whole fucking catalog is based off of Dirty Mac.
No, Michael
Alright.
Jackson. Remember the time video.
I mean,
That's a
It's Michael Jackson.
yeah, but that's Mike.
Wow.
Yeah.
You gotta
Nathan ain't Michael Jackson.
You gotta make
You know what I'm
exceptions,
saying? Like,
dog.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yeah, so there's certain
always
niggas
exception
in the
to the
game.
rule.
You know what I'm saying?
If Michael stole your girl.
Chris
and-
Brown come Brown's by steal your girl. Like, okay, what you gonna do with Chris Brown?
Fuck, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Nigga turned from dust
Yeah.
into a person. Like
she looked, she took, man. This
Yeah.
is what it is.
You gotta let her go and hope she inspires Indigo too. Like, that's all you can do. But Nathan ain't no fucking Michael Jackson or Chris
Yeah,
Brown.
he-
Yeah,
They
they
ain't
ain't
remember
talking
that
down
shit.
on nobody.
Nathan just a light skinned nigga
Like,
with colored eyes. That's all he is.
wow.
You know, and that's what makes his that's what makes his Dirty Mackin' worse. The nigga already got the features that the women go Google Gaga for. The fuck you talking down on another man for? Like
That's
as a
a
result
really
of that.
good point.
That part, I did forget. He did say that part.
That's a
Nigga,
really
got
good
a job.
point.
I do remember he did say that part. I just remember the part where he said the nigga you cheated on with. That's the one I remember. But then when he said the other part, I was like, oh yeah, he did say that. Well, yeah, that's Dirty Mackin'.
Yeah,
I don't condone that
we
shit.
don't subscribe to
Dirty Mackin'. Dirty Mackin' is a
I will
word.
admit, in my teenage years, I did that shit once, and even then, it didn't feel right.
It didn't feel
and
right.
And the reason why, because I didn't even get the girl at the end of the day. Like that was me realizing, like, nah, I deserve
Yeah.
that. And
No,
I had to make
that's
it up.
not
I had to
worth
make
it.
it up to homeboy. I had to lob him up the next two. Like, you know what I'm
Hey.
saying? Like, hey, I got to make it right for you. And I've
You know
never
what I'm
done it ever again. But I was a young boy in my youth. You know what I'm saying?
Dirty Mackin', that is a
You
guy
had to
code.
learn.
You cannot
Had to learn.
Had to learn.
Dirty
Yeah.
Mackin' is a guy code. You
Never
cannot-
as a grown ass man have I ever tried to downplay another
Me
man.
neither.
Yeah.
You gotta build
To
the
get
man
the
up.
draws.
You
Nah,
gotta
for
build
real.
the man
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
You have to build him up.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Definitely.
You know? And if he
Definitely.
fucks up, I'm like, hey, that's him. He needs to learn.
Well.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
If you come to me, hey,
Got him with the MJ
I was
shit.
gonna say, like, hit him with the MJ.
Yeah.
hey,
Just keep
man.
pushing.
Hey,
So-
you know, that's him. Exactly. That's a ding for you. Hey, that's him fumbling the bag. If he
Yeah.
fucks up, I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna downplay him. He probably has some demons that he needs to fight with. I'm not gonna downplay another dude. The fuck. But if he's fucking up, he's fucking up. And if I feel a way about
It
it,
is what it is,
it's
man.
what it is. Dirty
So,
Mackin'.
so is Issa picking Lawrence or is she picking Nathan? Or is she walking away from both?
She's picking Lawrence. Something's gonna happen with both of them.
I think she's walking away from both.
Man, we
think
keep making
Nathan's-
predictions about what's gonna happen, and always
That's the beauty of this fucking show. You're making it, and if you're wrong, you're wrong. Just watch it.
So be it, man.
every
Yeah.
time we make a prediction, the other shit just happens.
I think Lawrence is still getting a spinoff.
Like,
He-
he's
meanwhile,
still
I
going
haven't
to
been
the
watching
Bay.
this shit at all.
I think he's still
You
coming
should
up
watch
here.
it.
Lawrence is coming up here. We're gonna get Lawrence on the podcast, man.
Fuck it.
Pledge
Fuck
allegiance
it.
to my president.
Give it a
Lawrence
shot,
Hyde.
man.
I mean,
Give
Hollywood
it
is
a shot.
opening back up. Hollywood Productions are opening back up, so niggas can start filming
Yeah,
again.
and they just finished writing the first episode for season 5. Issa confirmed.
I mean,
So-
when it comes to Atlanta, the writer said flat out, "Yo, we already wrote everything before it happened."
I read that shit as I was like, I know why you're saying that.
Why?
Because you probably hit on some shit that's actually taking place right now, and you want to make it perfectly clear.
Yo, 13 Reasons Why, there's an episode where there's a large-ass protest that happens, and then there's like a fucking big-ass riot and shit like that. Shit gets turned on fire. They even had like a little disclaimer like, yeah, this happened before we
Yeah.
filmed this, before
wow.
all this happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the second time that would have happened. That's
And
like
I was paying attention
Shit.
to all that, everything with Atlanta, and I was like, I know how to read some cues in that. You guys probably put something in there that is relevant to right now. You want to make it perfectly clear, so let's
man,
roll.
Donald Glover knows how to write a fucking show, man.
That he does.
That he does.
Give
Yeah,
that
he
to him
does.
for sure.
He's been very quiet too. Well, no, he hasn't been very that. He's been doing that whole fucking Disney sing
Dropped
along
an album
shit.
in March.
No. I'm talking about after the album. He's still been quiet, but then I remembered he did some old Disney sing along shit on Zoom. I'm like, oh, Donald Glover singing "I Can't Wait to Be King," and they brought me fucking back to the Lion King live action and just.
Oh shit.
And then finally, y'all familiar with B. Simone?
I told you,
talked about
I
it last
only know
week,
her
man.
from fucking Wild
No,
and
we didn't
Out.
talk about this. She just said this.
I
shit.
know, but we mentioned her last week.
Yeah, well, she
Yeah.
back.
I know she
might-
said some stupid shit. Talked to my homegirl about this shit.
Yeah, so
She's a bird, dog.
yeah, B. Simone. Man, hear the horns for Nick Cannon. Everything Nick Cannon touches, it just.
Nick Cannon, you had been a round of applause for Nick Cannon for his talent show. He's the one that discovered Kalani. He brought it Wild and Out. He brought in hella. He's really introduced a whole
Everything
lot
he
of talent.
touches, it
It's
manifests.
It really does.
But yeah, so he's on his radio show on Power 106. B. Simone, I guess she's an employee of his, some form. I don't know. Anyway, she gets on. She's like, "Nah, I'm good with 9 to 5 niggas. They can't match my energy. They don't know.
Oh,
they're
that
not
shit.
entrepreneurs.
Yeah, that shit.
Like,
She's like, I need an entrepreneur nigga.
Yeah, like they gonna understand me. What's a 9 to 5 gonna understand about me staying up at 3 a.m. Blah blah blah.
Sending out
It's just
emails.
like, look there, it's a bird. Bird.
And then she doubled down on it. And then she doubled down on it earlier today and just started talking even more louder and wronger.
Yeah, more loud, more wrong.
No, see, it's funny. Just a few months ago, everyone was loving a 9 to 5 nigga that was an essential worker.
Yeah.
Now, all of a sudden, now that shit's opening up, he can go back to work. Oh no, I don't need a 9 to 5 nigga. I need an entrepreneur nigga. Nigga, you can't. Can you read the room, nigga? We broke.
Bro, vibe.
Everybody's broke.
A lot of
right
your
now.
entrepreneur ass niggas is still collecting unemployment.
Yeah, and still have that $1,200.
That's real
check.
shit.
Ain't nobody bitching and complaining about that.
And still
real.
collecting that $1,200 from whole ass.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't got nothing to say. She's just a bird.
It's just loud, more wrong.
And she still feels she's right. I'm like, that's a. Yeah.
She has no idea, like, who are you? What's
Wildin'.
an entrepreneur spirit is not determined by a 9 to 5. Like,
Yeah, nah, I hear you, bro.
9 to 5 don't mean shit. Like
come on
multiple
now.
entrepreneurs that start off with 9 to 5s, but they got the heart of a hustler.
I mean, look at Lawrence.
You talking about a fictional character?
No. Lawrence represents all us,
Went
man.
from the couch to Best Buy to
beating them guts,
went to the tech world, and then now it's moving on to
moving up to Silicon Valley.
levels.
Shit.
It's levels to that shit, man. And he got his
True.
girl back. She cheated on him, and then she regretted. And her life went to shit. His life went up, and
Elevation.
then yeah, man.
Elevation.
And now they're kind of both on the same level now. So
He looked at her and said, "Look, I know I fucked up, but I've been doing great. Let me elevate you to my level.
Let me elevate your life.
Yeah,
elevate.
Let me upgrade
No,
you."
it's levitate.
Levitate.
I was gonna say the same
Levitate.
shit. I was hella thinking the same shit, dog.
yeah, that's dope. I wonder if one Kendrick is gonna drop now, because he should just do a surprise drop. No videos, no nothing. Just drop the damn album.
No.
Yo, you want the whole package?
Yeah.
I just all I need is the heart.
Part 5.
Yeah,
Somebody said there might not be any more hearts.
that would be some bullshit.
Well, no, because the point of the heart is the heart has 4 chambers, and he's already done 4 parts.
Okay, that makes sense.
And that would actually make sense because on the last one he's talking big king shit.
Yeah.
There's nothing really else to talk about after that. So
Fuck.
if he does, cool. But somebody did break that down. I was like, that's actually pretty smart. 4 chambers. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I don't think Kendrick thought that far.
I still
Don't
need
put it past him. Kendrick
the
be
heart.
thinking about a whole bunch of other shit.
Like I still need the
Kendrick
heart.
thought about
goddammit.
making a whole fucking album in reverse.
Yeah.
So don't put it past him.
You want to hear a fun fact about Drake? None was the same. The original idea for None was the same. He said this in an interview. The original plan is that it was going to be, the whole concept of it was going to be played forward and reverse. Like he said on the deluxe version. The original plan for the deluxe version of the album, it was gonna start out pound cake and end at fucking Tuscan Leather.
This is interesting. Was that prior or
It was prior, before Damn came out.
And it was the same with 2013.
Yeah.
I understand that, but if he put out that statement afterwards.
No, it was
you know
when
what
the
I'm
album
saying?
dropped.
Okay,
it was
that
when the
I
album
did not
dropped.
know.
He said that, and he said that he couldn't do it because Apple didn't allow it, so he didn't really push for it. But that was his original plan.
Yeah.
So I was like, And then if you play it backwards, it kind of does flow well. It goes flow backwards and forward.
Nothing was the same to me as his best sequence project. It flows nice from beginning to end.
And from
Gotcha.
forward to back.
Yeah, like it's
I'll take your word for it.
it's really good. Like to me that intro on there is one of the best intros in hip hop period.
It's also an outro too.
Yeah, like
It is. I mean, if you play it backwards.
I don't even care about playing it backwards. I'm just talking about
Yeah.
the way it stands right now. Like,
Yeah.
that Tuscan Leather intro is just it's phenomenal. Like there's not much
is.
you can say it's a downplay.
Especially how all the beats just break up and
Yeah,
shit
he
like
does
that.
3 fucking beats in one, and it's just like
It was,
everything.
it was his 300 bars. Like his game 300 bars?
Nah, it was his volume 1 intro.
Volume 1. Oh, yeah. Fucking with 1,000,001 questions.
Yeah. It's the same format what he did. He killed that shit.
Yeah. Anyway, this is episode 186
Yep.
of the iLLogical Sense podcast. You could follow us on Caffeine and the Twitter at Mr. Busby4 lowercase 08. Shout out to Mr. Fab. You can follow the Twitter feed at iLLogical SP. You can follow us on Instagram at iLLogical Sense, and of course on the Facebook. Yeah, press that.
Give me a hell yeah!
And of course, on all social media, give me up JC No
Hunnits! Oh.
Yeah, I know that.
I had to.
That includes JC No Hunnits on Caffeine. We all have our individual pages in addition to the podcast page. You can find us all there. What's popping up? Busby's playlist drops on Friday.
Rise up!
What else do we got going on?
Caffeine, nigga.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing some shit with Caffeine in a couple weeks.
I'm gonna start fucking with caffeine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna start fucking with caffeine. I drink a lot of caffeine.
These music,
That's true.
I do not drink caffeine at all. I hate caffeine.
Bruh, I smoke too much weed. I gotta be drinking caffeine.
Caffeine guy?
Yeah.
I can't stand
I
caffeine.
be down, bro.
Motherfuckers be so surprised I don't drink caffeine because I'm always up and alert in the morning.
Yeah.
They're like, how much coffee you have? I'm like, coffee? Don't disrespect me like that. What's wrong?
I drink a lot of Canada Dry.
Yeah.
Canada Dry, ginger ale. That shit's fire.
Ice operate off of ice water.
Ice water
keep me going.
That's rather cool too.
Shit.
Hey, you, Martine?
Oh yeah, follow me on all social medias at Beats Be Killing Them, and search your digital streaming platforms. Venomous spelled VNMS.
Yup.
Stream my shit.
Whoa.
Play that shit. Do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is episode 1 of Caffeine. It's gonna be a long journey with us.
Oh boy.
Buckle up.
Yeah, buckle up, you whole asses.
That was episode 1. Y'all ready?
It's a fair menace.
Catch ourselves a couple times.
Might gotta prepare yourself. You know what I mean?
Anyway, we out.
To all the podcast listeners that are listening the day after, well, surprise, you're now getting the after effect. We ain't doing the live shit no more. Start tuning in when it's live.
We're
Right.
doing the live shit. Either way, we out this bitch.
And then, before YouTube.
Oh, YouTube
The
too?
video will now be going out on Fridays now.
Ooh.
We can now save the video and that can be replayed back.
Or you can watch it on Caffeine
Alright.
too.
Oh no, Caffeine you can watch live. Once it's done, once we're done recording, it's done.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we save the video, then we upload it to YouTube. That's how it works.
It's a process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well. Late people.
Peace.
Like.